Hey. All right, we're back with Greedfall. um, right before I started up the game, I remembered the last time that we played, I basically promised that I was going to try to explore the map because I have a whole bunch of question marks everywhere that have not been checked out. So, hey Asia. So this is going to be a little bit of a slower Greedfall stream, I think, because we're going to be doing exploration and trying to just get rid of all the markers in each map area. So it's going to be a chill day, a chill night. But on that note, let me get in. How are you doing though? How's your night been? How was yesterday and stuff like that? Hopefully you've been well. But yeah, my day, what did I even do today? I woke up kind of early-ish, but then I ended up just helping with the baby, with my nephew, and then I took a nap. Like that was literally my day. Like I sometimes feel bad, like telling you guys about how my day is because I have like basically the same day every single day now because of Corona. Like I don't do anything besides art, and I haven't even done art in like a few days, if I'm being completely honest. I'm assuming I put myself here on purpose, so I'm gonna go in here and see what's going on. Complete the Trial of Tears. Oh yeah. So that's why I was gonna do this. So I remember I didn't want to start the Trial of Tears because I just have this feeling for some reason that the Trial of Tears is gonna be like going towards the end of the game, and I don't want to do it yet. So I think I'm gonna try to find some places here first. Like, this place doesn't really have anything on the map, so I'm gonna look at the other map areas. I'm doing good, and I had a class today, and now I'm doing laundry. Same, it's the same routine. All exactly. Like I feel like nobody is interesting anymore, and it's like to no fault of their own. Like we just literally have no life because of Corona. I mean, of course, some people have lots of lives. um, some people don't care about coronavirus, but you know, I happen to care, and I didn't check my CPU today. I usually every single time I play this game, I check. Let me check it really quick. I check my task manager to make sure my computer is gonna actually like be nice to me. Um, because sometimes it doesn't like to be nice to me, especially with Greedfall. Oh yeah, it's chugging. It is chugging right now. This is why I have to always check it. Which doesn't make sense because I literally, oh, I know why, my idiot. I never turned off my Google either. I still have like a bunch of random shit open. Like no wonder it doesn't want to like me. And then Google takes like 50,000 years to decide to close everything out. But we're gonna hope for the best. Hopefully it closes. Usually what ends up happening is when I like play a game or whatever, I end up having to restart my computer right before the stream and just literally not open anything up besides Streamlabs and Steam in the game. Like that's all I can ever open whenever I stream for you guys. I can't look at anything or else like that's just it. Okay, so this place is fine. We don't need to go here. There's nothing on the map to look for. Like I just want to get rid of as many like as many question marks as I can today. And then if we do well, I mean, I assume I'm going to be doing this the whole time because I feel like there's going to probably be something that I'm going to like be able to actually do. But if we have time, then maybe we will start the Trial of Tears today. You know what I mean? It all just depends on like what there is to do on the map that I haven't looked at. Yeah. What is over here and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure. I don't think there is, because usually even if it's off the map, it'll still have a question mark, but I still want to check. Is there a campfire closer? So there, barely. Okay, I guess I'll just run it. I guess I'll just run it. Somehow. Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna chill out today. You guys can talk and chat about whatever you want with me. Ask me questions. I don't care. It's one of those types of streams. I'm assuming. Once again, also, you can also talk to me because I can't sprint. So all of these places I'm going to be running to, I'm going to be running at basic speed. So we're going to see some scenery tonight. That's going to be the vibe of the day. But, oh, one good thing. Actually, I have two things I could probably tell you. So last night, was it last night? No, the night before, I was watching people play Spellbreak. And I actually was watching like a small streamer play it. I think he's playing it right now still because I was watching him play before I got on today. But I was watching him play Spellbreak and I kind of fell in love with it. So I downloaded it like immediately after watching him. And I'm thoroughly in love. That's like the first battle royale game I think I've ever played where I like genuinely liked it. Usually every battle royale, I can't stand it. Like, I cannot play them for the life of me. I don't understand what it is. It just does not make sense in my mind. But maybe it's just something about the magic. It's like so on brand for me to only like the battle royale game that has lots of magic in it, of course. So I ended up playing it with Sam. So I'm thinking that'll be the I'm gonna play on Monday, where you know our little multiplayer Monday. If you know he isn't hungover again, yes, that's the only reason why we didn't do a game on Monday. I'm over here just outing him. It's okay, but yeah. So that's probably what we'll play. I want to try playing it by myself because like if I'm actually not terrible, I could actually just play that too on here sometimes. It's great though. I was playing as a pyro and I guess I was telling the other guy, I was like, it's probably just the chaos in me because I just really love seeing things burn and blow up. And like to me, pyro is great with combos because everything just blows up. It's like if you combo it with wind, you get to make a fire tornado. If you combo it with the toxicity stuff, you basically make bombs. Like everything is great with pyro. I think the only one, literally the absolute only thing that sucks with it is obviously ice. Because obviously, come on, I just desperately want to go through here. Like I know where I am. This is the spot I was at the last time where I was just like, this really feels like I should be able to go through it. Yes, fire, but yes, which is so funny because half the time, to be honest, that I have a option. No, I didn't want to do it. Half the time, whenever I have like an option to actually choose like an element to use with magic-based games, I almost never choose fire. That's the funny thing. Even though it looks cool, I don't usually pick it. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm like, oh, that's basic. I don't want to use it. And also because sometimes in certain games it can be so destructive. I'm just like, I ain't even dealing with this. It's like one of those things. I'm assuming I'm just gonna end up fighting every animal that I pass. Oh! That was nice. I didn't realize you were gonna do that to me. Because I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot! At least dodge properly, girl. Oh, wow. I didn't see you. You can move out the way. Oh, wrong one. What was the button? I think it was, oh, there we go. It's been a few days since I've played. I forgot which button it was. I go hard for water when I can. Water is awesome. I love like usually I like I mean I guess it's on brand for me to say this too. I usually like necromancer type classes and like the spirit type ones. Ice sometimes is cool just because it gives me extra time because I can freeze people. And then lightning is usually cool because I like to see people get shocked. Oh. Okay. What? Ooh, give me your loot. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I want to go over here. Somebody obviously strayed a little too far. Oh! It's a whole bunch of y'all. I'm just gonna keep taking your shit. Toxic kind of cool. Yeah, it is kind of cool, honestly. But like, my thing though, in a way, is I like toxic, But I would much rather, if like I play a duo or something, I'd rather the people I play with have toxic instead of me, so I can just do stuff off of them. Like I can use them for combos. That's what I prefer, because to me at least, I tried using toxic as my secondary in that game, and at least for me, my timing was really off when it came to like trying to do my own combos with toxic and fire, like using my two special moves at the same time. I could never do it. They were never on the same cooldown ever. So, but like for example, when Sam was playing with me and he was toxic and I was fire, the second that he threw down his bigger move, I could just shoot it with a flame and it was good. Everything was good and right in the world. So I think it's like one of those things I rather play with somebody and do that type of move. It just seem, oh, what's this? What is this? What you got on you? Oh, I didn't want to bury you. Okay, well, fine. I guess I got a traveler's grave. Look at this. So, but yeah, Sam, so today, and for anybody watching, today is a chill day. We are here trying to basically find everything on the map. No wonder I'm so confused. I went the wrong direction. Let me go back. Went the wrong way. But yeah, we're just trying to find, like, clear the map pretty much, because I don't know what's going on with the game. Like, I don't know how close we are to the end, but completing the Trial of Tears just sounds kind of endgamey to me. Like, it kind of just sounds like something that you should do when you're getting close to the end of the game. So I wanted to go around and try to make sure that I have as many of the question marks and like little side quests done as I can. I'm not like being too anal about making sure I have everything done, but I want to at least get like a nice little chunk. I want to feel like I did something, pretty much. Like, that's what it is. I don't want to feel like I missed out on too much stuff. So that's what we're doing today. So it's gonna be a chill night of kind of just running around, seeing what's around, doing some little fetch quests too on the side. And yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Lightning is the chaotic. I don't know, like, why is that the thing though? Like, it's so right though, because I feel like every time like you have a good person who's like chaotic, that's a mage in a game, they're always lightning. What is it? Because of Zeus or something? Like, is it supposed to be related to that? Because that's what I would like to know. Like, why is it that shocking people is good? Got static shock, all of them. They all just up here electrocuting people. They just got tasers in their fingers. That's not cool. I was toxic, but element. What element was I using? Oh man, his element and his personality is toxic. It's just the perfect combo. See, this is what's confusing the heck out of me. Because how am I not allowed to go here? Do I need like a certain thing to get through? Why will it never let me go through? I'm so upset. This does not make sense. I'm so confused. Also, I should probably check and see if I have like skills that I can use. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, let's see what else can I do. I have talents. Oh, I have one. I love that I told myself in the beginning of this game, you're gonna do lockpicking. You're gonna do lockpicking. I have not upgraded my lockpicking once this entire game. But one thing I am gonna probably do, I think I'm gonna finally reset some stuff. But I don't know if it's gonna reset my talents though. That's my thing. Like, I don't really need to reset my skills. I pretty much like everything I'm doing. I mean, if I have to, I can, but I already like everything on that. But what else do I have? I wanted more agility. And what was this? This is strength. Do I need strength? Increases the power of all melee attacks. Required to wield the best one-handed. Okay, so I do need strain. Agility. Required to wield. I know that. I always see that. I do need mental power. Do I need willpower, though? I barely use my spells, so I don't think I need that. And I don't need endurance. So, just so that I can remember for when I reset stuff. Which I'm gonna do now, I guess. Oh! What the? Starting classes? I did this last time. Can I go backwards? I don't think I want to do that anymore. It got me nervous. I was like, oh no, I don't want to do something wrong. I want to be able to craft better potions. So that's that, and then I need to use my skills. I don't even know what I want to use for the scope. I had like a whole thing planned out for what I wanted to do, and now I don't even remember what it was. I didn't want to do long blades. That's what it was. Should I do firearms? Or should I do traps? I feel like I wasn't going to do traps. Let's just look at what it says. Allows instantaneous setting of traps on the ground while dodging. Yeah, that's not really something that I do often. I just want to use that, like, gun that I downloaded, to be honest. I'm probably never going to use this weapon. They were being honest with themselves. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can go up. Oh wait, I can't. Yeah. Give me that. Oh great. Do I even have enough for this? I do. Alright, we used up our skills. That's good. Still nothing that helps me with this though. That's what's got me really mad. I just wanna go through. I just wanna be able to get around. Like, can I crouch and get through? It would be awesome if that was actually a thing, but I don't think it is. Because this game is just coward. They're cowards, I'm telling you. They're all cowards. Okay, fine. That's one part of the map we can't go to. I'm just gonna have to accept it, even though it apparently has it set so that you can. Maybe it doesn't open until later. I don't know. I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna go down here, though. So that, I can see what's on that side of the map. And then we'll... Oh yeah, can't sprint. And then we'll be able to really see if there's more stuff. I just hope I'm going the right way. I'm so bad with navigating still in this game. Oh, that's the closest they've ever let me get to them. That's nice, I guess. Just give me all the berries so I can make all of my potions. Because I just... You know why I'm trying to, like, be able to make potions? I'll tell you why. Because I have a feeling, at the end of this game, I'm gonna probably have to fight the big gigantic beast that I'm about to do the trial in order to be able to go next to. Because there's no reason that they had me fight a big, gigantic, spiritual, native beast in the beginning, and then have the audacity to tell me that it was only at half health. Like, obviously, they told me it was only at half health, so that I would have to realize... Oh wait, I'm just passing my camp when that's where I wanted to go. So that I can realize that that's actually what I'm gonna have to fight next. Oh, that's just a travel. Okay, so we can leave. There's nothing over here. There's nothing on this map. Is this not my camp? Oh, whoopsie. That wasn't my camp. I was not dumb originally. Now I'm just an idiot. But yeah, that's a good idea to be able to make potions. Yeah, so because I'm gonna have to fight that big gigantic beast, I don't want to have to buy all those potions that I'm gonna inevitably need, because I know I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna die or almost die. I'm gonna be popping potions left and right. So instead of wrong hill. So instead of me buying it all and going broke, I just want to make them. And I'll just make 50,000 of those potions. I'm gonna probably need regular potions and resurrection potions, or resuscitation potions. That's what they're called. but they're really just to resurrect them. So, because they're dead. Like, they ain't knocked out. They're dead. So, that's what it is. Alright. Let's try another place. Because I don't think there's anything in San Matthews that I need. I think, like, that place is just literally just a town. Hey, Mariah, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your day yesterday was well, too. We're just moseying along, trying to make sure all the maps are cleared before I go do this next mission. It would be funny, though, if, like, I go to do this mission and then I still have, like, half the game left. I don't think I do, though. I don't think that's what it is. See? Good old question marks. That's what I wanted to see. So we're gonna go... Which one is this? Alright, so we're gonna go to that camp. Let's go back over here. So that we can go find out what that stuff was. Amazing, and yours. Well, at least somebody had an amazing day. Mine has just been very the same every single day. Me and Asia I keep pressing X instead of A. I don't understand what's going wrong with me. Wrong direction. Is this way? I think so. Wait, let me look at the map. Okay, so I can go through here. Oh, so I could have just went to... Well, I mean, it's right up the road, so it's whatever. Go up here, go through the little area, and then we'll go through. But yeah, my day's been the same every single day. It's nothing different. I help with my nephew, and that's about it. It's never a change. And then I took a nap. And yeah, that was my day. Yesterday, I don't think I did anything either. Yesterday was my adult day. I cleaned all day. And I don't know if you guys have watched it. I made Sam watch it because my other friend made me watch it and it was amazing. But I was watching Violet Evergarden again as like background noise. But it's actually like a really, really good anime on Netflix to me. It's depressing as hell. It's so sad, but it's so good. Like, yes, you've seen it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm so in love with it. And like, this is also me coming from somebody who's like trying to start to find animes, because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a guru and I've been watching them for years. I like really just started trying to watch them this year, so I don't have many under my belt. But oh my gosh, Violet Evergarden is so good. I love it so much. It's so good. I hate the way it ended. I need more. Same. I desperately need so much more. I need to see like who was behind the door. Like, that's all I want to see. I just need to see who's behind the door. Like, what anime? It's... Oh, there's people here. It's, called Violet Evergarden. And it's on Netflix. And it's fantastic and sad and makes you cry and pulls at heartstrings. But it's so good. And even though it's so sad, I feel like I was still, like, low-key so happy by the end. Because, like... Yeah, it's just, it's good. It's a little bit of an emotional journey. I said emotional. Oh man, but yes, it's so good. Like, I loved it. It's just fantastic. So far, the only animes I've watched so far is Violet Evergarden. I watched Cowboy Bebop and fell in love. It's amazing. But the thing was, just looking at it, I already knew that I was gonna love it. Like, I didn't even need somebody to tell me that it's top tier, even though everybody does. I knew it was going to be, because it just seemed like my type of show. And it was amazing. What else did I like? Michiko and Hachin. That one's amazing too. I love it. It's only one season, which makes me so sad. And it's like, it technically ended well. Like, technically speaking, it didn't need to have more, but I really still want it more, really bad. Like, I still to this day think about that ending and kind of just like stare off, like, longingly, wishing that there was more. That was the first anime I ever watched. And it was because I was on Tumblr. And I was like, whoa, 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 is that a black person drawn in, like, an anime? Like, I have to find out what this is. Like, I didn't know that this existed. Like, I didn't know people actually had black people in anime. And I watched that show, and I was in, like, a depression for a week because I wanted more of it. I was so sad. It was so good. Like, that was my intro into it, basically. It's so bad. Oh, that's beautiful. What the? Oh, sticker. Hey, Spooky. How are you doing? Thanks so much for popping in. Do I have? No, I do not have any vigor. Thanks. Thanks for telling me when I could have gotten level 1 vigor, but I was an idiot and decided, let's just make more potions. That's what we want, right? Alright, well, we gotta find another way than across. I think I just... Okay. No, I didn't go this way. Assassination Classroom is really good. It's on Hulu. Okay. That's one of my favorites. Samurai Champloo. You see... Oh, I just went through there. I have opinions about Samurai. And Wolf Children is good. About to go to work. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thanks! Hi to you too! Samurai Champloo is amazing. I feel like that and Bebop kind of go hand in hand. Currently watching My Hero Academia. It's super good so far. My friend is watching My Hero Academia. Right now, I don't know what it is about, Oh, I can go around. So if I go behind, I can go around it. I don't know what it is about Samurai Champloo that I watched one episode of it. I watched the dubbed version because I watched the dubbed version of Cowboy Bebop, and then I went straight into that, and I think it was the same voice actor that did Spike, but for some reason I don't know what it was about that show. I could not get myself into it. Like, I don't understand, and it's like I feel bad because every single black person I know is like, watch Samurai Champloo, watch it, watch it, watch it, and then I started watching it and I'm like, I don't like it. Like, I don't care about it. I don't know what it was about this show. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I just couldn't do it. Like, babe, I'm gonna probably end up trying to watch it over, like, try again. But at least as I started, like, I just couldn't do it for some reason. I don't know. Alright, so we just gonna be over here killing all of the bandits, I guess. What were you doing over here? This is like a whole ritual site. Is it gonna become like a big, gigantic, scary thing gonna come out of nowhere? That's what it looks like y'all was trying to do. Like, this kind of looks like the things that we had to turn on last time. And there's a camp. So weird. Looks scary. Listen. Kiss Anime is where it's at. I believe you. I believe it. What type of thing do you like to watch? Do you like Korean dramas? I've never watched a Korean drama. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like I've watched lots of anime in my lifetime. I think probably the very, very first anime I ever looked at as a child was just Pokemon. And I watched it for one season because what happened was I watched it, you know, with Ash, and I was like this with most shows, to be honest. So I watched it with Ash, and then for some reason it felt like it was years that I was watching it. But when I look back, I probably only watched it for literally a season. And then the next season came out and Ash wasn't there and there were different kids. And I was like, this isn't Pokemon. Like, no. And I didn't watch it anymore. And I used to do the same thing with Power Rangers. Like, whichever Power Rangers I originally watched, I wanted to see only them. And like, when they would switch, like, you know how they'd have like Power Rangers G-Force, Power Rangers Animal Instincts, Power Rangers this and that and this and that. I didn't care. I only wanted to see... I don't have that. Great. I only wanted to see the ones that I originally saw. So as you can tell, I probably wasn't the best kid when it came to like people changing like actors and stuff either. And there are the classics. See, I never watched Dragon Ball Z for the life of me. I had a friend who would watch it, and I used to make fun of her because I thought it was stupid. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to like fake anything. Like, Dragon Ball Z is probably the one show I will probably never watch because like I really used to like think it was dumb as hell. But I was also a judgmental little kid, a little brat. How dare you hit me? Just die already, die! Oof. Tried to like hit him, but he hit me first. Alright, now they're dead. Come on, just loot them. Loot him. Loot him. Stop dodging. Loot. Thank you. Just want you to loot everything. Is that too much to ask? I mean, you're already over capacity. You might as well take more stuff. It's like, in all honesty, she should have like a gigantic sack on top of her head from all the things that she's carrying. It's like ridiculous. Wrong way, this way. K-dramas are really nice, but they kill me. I've seen 3 in the build up to a hug always gets me. Pokemon has changed. You're breaking hearts and I support it. Listen, all I can do is be myself and admit to my wrongs. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I probably wasn't the little girl in school making fun of the guys who was running around playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards, because I was. I'm not gonna sit and pretend. So for any of you anime guys out there, I'm not your waifu. I'm not whatever it is, your senpai. I'm not. I used to make fun of you as a child. Probably until I was a teenager. Like, that's just what it was. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I've at least come to terms with it, and I understand that, like, you know, anime isn't lame. Like, it's got some good stories in them. Oh, what are you? I'm going to kill you though. Just don't hit me with your tail, please. Oh, I knew it was gonna be a tail. I was like, I'm probably doing too many hits right now. I knew it. I feel like you always get like maybe 2 or 3 hits max and they hit you with your tail. With their tail. Oh, give me whatever you got though. My Yu-Gi-Oh deck was like that. Oh god, I believe it. I believe it. Like, I would look at everybody like, ew, look at you play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, oh my god. And then here I am, like, hey, you got any animes for me to look at? I want to try them so badly. Like, honestly, every single person should probably just look at me like, how dare you even want to try and look at this stuff now? After the way you were. But just to, like, you know, keep my name clean, I didn't ever actively go after people and, like, make fun of them. I might have said it in my head. Like, I might have gave you a little bit of a look, like, okay, sis. That's what you like to do. But I wasn't going around bullying anybody for it. So I don't want anybody to think that. Candy, hey! I was telling everybody that today is gonna be a chill day. I just want to try and like get rid of all the question marks on the map because obviously I'm playing blind, so I don't really know what's going on. But the fact that the next quest is to complete the Trial of Tears or whatever it is. Well, wow. The trial of whatever it is. It just kind of screams a little bit that I'm getting a little closer to the end. So I just kind of want to get some of the different things out the way. I can go to the left. So yeah, so the Trial of Waters. I said Trial of Tears as if it's a history book. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, so I just want to like get all the some stuff out. And then even if it's not technically the end, at least I got a lot of the question marks done so I don't have to worry anymore. Because I'm just scared I'm not gonna be able to go back and like get some stuff done. And I'm not too like focused on 100% completion. Like if I miss a few things, I don't mind it. I just want to like, you know, get as much of the stuff done as I can. I'm gonna save periodically too, just in case. You know, I don't want to like run through someplace and then happen to kill somebody I'm not supposed to kill. Hoping I can just walk right in here and be okay. Is this a new place? Okay, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Hey, fellow natives, how are you doing? Just, you know, your cousin, walking through. Don't mind me. Oh wait, I think there was a skill thing up here. It was weird because I played 3 sports, so in school and after school friends were totally different. I can see that. I believe it. Good luck, Smart. I'll pop in and out while I play Citadel DLC. Oh, Citadel DLC is so good. To be honest, Candy, and then I'm gonna go back to what I was saying to Asia. I kind of feel like the Citadel DLC is the main reason I want to replay Mass Effect 3. Like, I don't even think it's really because I really feel like, well, okay, that's a lie. I do want to actually replay Mass Effect 3. But I want to also play it so I can get to the Citadel DLC because it's so good. To me, that was like one of the best parts of the game, but it's only so amazing because you played through all 3 of the games and you ended up falling in love with the characters. So it's like, you kind of gotta play the trilogy again in order to get the same feeling. I mean, probably not because I already love them, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, Asia. It's like, I feel like sometimes when we're growing up, especially, like we end up having to have separate like friend groups because it all depends on like who will like certain things, and you just know certain friends aren't gonna like certain things that you like, so then you gotta find those people that do. And like, I don't know about you, but it's just so low-key stressful sometimes, especially when you get older and then you start like wanting to be only you all the time. Oh, who are you? Hi.
Bird tear to mud. Thank you for coming to talk to me. You are on Olmanawi, but you also look like a Lugaid Blau.
Lugaid Blau? Is that what you call the congregation?
Yes, those who have yellow eyes on their banner.
They are coins. But to answer your question, yes, I am the legate of the congregation.
Is legate the Renaigse word for on Olmanawi?
No. It means that I am in charge of diplomatic relationships with the other nations.
So I was right. You will be able to help us. Some of your clan are preventing us from accessing one of our sacred glades.
Really? Why would they do that?
Several seasons ago, some men from your clan came to ask us for wood for their houses. There were some old trees in this glade, so we let them do what they wanted. At first, everything was fine. But then they cut down too many trees. So we wanted to heal the place, plant some new trees. But they won't let us come close. Their bod irony, their warriors, are stopping us from doing so.
I could investigate.
Yes, please. You must tell them that they have to let us heal the glade.
Just like some colonizers coming in and cutting down all the trees. Alright, so where is this supposed to go? So I gotta go to a different area of the map to do it. Access the situation. Alright, I'll access it after I get this question mark. After I get that, then I'll go and access it. But yeah, so like I feel like as I got older, it just became so stressful having to have separate friend groups. Like, of course you do. Like, don't get me wrong. It happens. You have friend groups depending on, like, what they like and what you like, and that's what happens. But at the same time, it's I can't have a friend in a different friend group nowadays where like even if you don't like the thing that I'm doing, you'd still have to at least accept it that I like it. So it's like one of those types of things for me now. It's like I don't care if you don't want to do it. Like I can go find some other people who want to do this thing with me. But just don't sit here and try and judge me for the things I like either. That's lame. That's whack. We don't like that. What's over here? I know I'll die if I jump off, but what's over here? Okay. So there is... Oh, there's a door over here. There's a door! In the middle of the forest! Yeah, exactly. Trying to cultivate your people. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I'm guessing the door isn't that way. That way was blocked off. Will I even be able to get back out from here? Don't seem like it. But let's go down anyway. What the hell is this? It's a little smoky and misty. And all light, but I can't see. Oh, 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 oh. What is... Oh. Where the hell am I? I swear to God, nothing better come out and try and kill me. This better be a little safe area. I'll take the loot though. Ooh! Even though I'm not a warrior, I could probably give it to Kurt. Hopefully. Can I go down here? No? Okay. So... Yeah. Sir? How do I... Do I have to do another turn? I do go this way? Maybe I... Yeah, I guess I'll go this... I go this way. You just get the nice chest if you go the other way. It's pretty nice. What the heck is this? I'm assuming there's nothing to do here yet. Probably I'll end up coming down here. Eventually. That's cool though. That was a cool little entrance. Alright, we got our warrior gloves though, so we're set. So now we can leave this area, because I think that was the only thing in here that I needed. So, this is probably where I'll end up having to go to when, after I talk to the people. I'm gonna go back into the camp and use the travel so that I can get back, hopefully, as long as I don't forget where I was. Yeah, I think we did a left. But yeah, so a lot of the friends that I used to have, I kind of like don't have anymore. Or they're more like acquaintances now. Because, yeah, they weren't really the right ones. I feel like sometimes making friends are so hard, especially as adults. Like, I don't know if anybody else feels that way. But I feel like when we were kids, it was easier, but it was probably only easier because we kind of just, like, I keep pressing X instead of A. Come on, just loot it. But it probably only just felt easier because we just became friends with whoever was sitting next to us in class. Like, you just sit next to somebody and be like, hi, I like your ponytail. Hi, I like your bobo. Okay, cool, let's be friends. Yay! And that was it. That was literally, like, how we became friends with people. So it was a little easier back then. Where's the travel? Oh, it's to the right. I mean the left. So up this thing. Yeah, there we go. And then when you become an adult, you have to like actively seek out people. And you really have to go to the like different places and join stuff, and it's just so stressful. And then sometimes even when you do that stuff, it doesn't even like guarantee that you'll find people that you want to hang out with. Did you just pretend to choke because I walked past? Rude. You're rude. See, that's why you got tree branches coming out your head. Over here, acting like you sick because I walked past. Say, my best friend lives in Chicago, and we met freshman year of college. I'm friends with one person from high school, and that's my actual friend list. Plus, people can be childish. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I have to actually go to the thing. That means it's a new place on the map. All right. So, all right. I guess I just gotta run then. There's really no other place. Well, I guess I could just go to this one just because it's easier. It's more of a straight shot to run to. What was it? Camp out near, I think. I think that's where. Yeah, perfect. Gonna go out to the right and then just straight shot. But yeah, people can be childish, and then sometimes you start to just realize that some people just are the way they are, and there's no real changing them. They're not gonna change out of it, and if they do decide to grow, they're not gonna grow for a while for certain things. Some people's interests are just, they just have certain quirks and stuff that aren't for you, and you just gotta deal with it. I think I have a few friends, literally only like a couple friends from high school, and then barely any friends from college. Because, like, I know people, like, I have them on Instagram, but I don't necessarily consider that a friend because I'm not sitting around talking to them and wanting to hang out with them and stuff. Like, we haven't hung out since college. So it's one of those things. Same thing with high school people. Like, I have a lot of people from my high school on Instagram, but I don't talk to them. And then a lot of close friends from, like, elementary school and stuff, but that's even weird too. Everything's a little weirdish. Alright. And now we have another map area to look through. I'm hoping desperately that this is just one of those small maps that we get, because there's a couple of them that we have that were kind of just like little spin-offs of the other areas, so there really wasn't anything to find. So that's what I'm hoping it's gonna be today. Oh, you can see where they've chopped trees. They're just messing up the earth when all the natives want to do is heal the earth. That's it. That's all they want. Got all of the trees. I am gonna steal your... Thank you. Give me all of the stuff, please. I mean, they might have chopped down a lot of... Wow, look at how many trees they've used. They really have used a lot of trees. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. You do not want to shed blood.
Do you not understand that these woods are...
Alright.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back.
These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it.
You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
I am de Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Jesus.
I came to shed some light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. Well, the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see her.
I mean, why can't you just say, yo, let him just go inside? Like, you see, this is what happens with colonizers. They come in here, they see people already living in the land, and then just decide to put down their little flag and their little gate and say, hey, now you can't ever come back in here. It's mine now. Like, like, how do you, that's like you living in your house and you come home one day and somebody else opens the door like, oh, I took over your house now, so you're not allowed access. Here's your old key. You can't come in. Like, like that's basically what they did. For a second, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but for a second, I thought the light on her lips was like a gigantic, fully blown mustache, like with sideburns and everything. I got really confused. And she has like no eyebrows. It was funny.
Hello, Doctor. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
Okay. Well, whatever killed them is just your colonizing spirit, so I think it is probably contagious for y'all.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue, blood at the corners of the mouth.
Ew.
There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death.
She looks like a cave woman with big eyebrows. She does.
Smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned.
They were poisoned by the earth.
That this was simply an illness is beyond me.
I can't see anything else of interest.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
You don't seem completely sure of yourself. Nobody could have just slipped in.
No, I assure you. The last ones to pass by here were the hunters who delivered us game 2 days ago.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, let's see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
Alright. Well, they're over there, but I would like to also see what's here. It's actually a nice little bit of question marks. I wonder if I'm gonna just end up going to them, or if they're gonna be things for me to go to. There should technically be a question mark up here, so I think I'm gonna try and go see that first, and then go back down. I keep like forgetting that I can't jump in this game for some reason today. Oh, is that a camp? Yay! Oh, there's 4 camps here. How big is this map then? Unless it's just so that you can traverse easier on the small map, maybe. That way you don't have to keep running everywhere. Alright. I just love the way that the little lamps are, that the natives usually do. So there's a bunch of fireflies and stuff. At least I'm assuming they're fireflies. Or whatever type of, you know, bug that lights up in this world. Alright, where? Oh, I passed it. I have to search that area. Okay. So they're somewhere over here, I'm assuming. I mean, I didn't see anything here, so I'll try looking on the outskirts in a minute. I'm assuming it's one of those types where you have to just look for them yourself. Because I didn't see anything. Knowing my luck, we can't. Oh goodness, I can't get through the. Let me get out the trees before you start fighting. Jesus. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even see it. I'm too busy not being able to see past trees to realize that there's more. There we go. Oh, so that's what it was.
This is our prey.
Oh.
How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
Go
We
straight
were
to the
looking for
point.
you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Insist.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident. We did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We
wasn't
did
an
not
accident.
decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaigse invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You were the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance, and I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vegigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Cassillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict without violence.
Alright, where are we going then? Oh wait, I'd probably my camp first. But I wanna look around. Let's see. Well, I can always come back. I'm gonna end up having to come back anyway. So I'm gonna go to my camp. I could talk to the guy. And then we will, because I think I gotta go to, oh wait, I wanted to get the loot from my stuff. And then we can come back and look at all the question marks in this area. So we'll see. I'm wondering if we'll get through all the maps, or if we'll end up having to do some of it the next time I stream this too. Because if we do find more little question marks that do lead to quests, we might find more map areas. So, you know, possibilities. No, don't complete that. New Surin, yes. Go here so we can talk to the other black guy. Think he's another one of the advisors, technically, of Constantine. Or Constantine. However his name is called. But yeah, so they just was in the middle of it, kind of. It's like it's both of their faults in a way. It's the congregation's fault because they're colonizing, and it's also the natives' fault because they also were trying to poison everybody. So it's like who's right at the end of the day? I mean, the congregation is still colonizers, so I'm still not gonna side with them. But but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they deserve to be poisoned either. I guess maybe I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, I thought that was like an animal for a second. Where is he? Is he upstairs or is he... Oh wait, what is this? Oh, that's to complete the trial. We're not doing that. That's the upper level, so we gotta go up and go next to everything. The natives only reacted. They didn't act first, technically. Yeah, that's why I'm like, technically, it's still their fault. I gotta make sure I'm going in the right door. Because I don't want to accidentally go into Constantine. Wait, is the guy downstairs too? I thought that he's supposed to be in the upper level. I think he is on the upper level. But yeah, like they did only poison them because they wouldn't leave. And it's like, the congregation still didn't have any business being there. Like, I know they wanted wood, but they literally still came into the native land and tried to say that they can no longer go in there anymore. Which is so shitty.
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
I can't see his face. This is what happens when you have like 5 people in your party, but it just glitches like crazy.
I've come to find you because I received a complaint.
Like it's in the globe.
They want to be able to access a clearing exploited by our woodcutters in order to heal.
Oh, the glitches. When you have a mod, it's fun. Like fantastic.
And are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease.
Was she in the air?
You have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Oh man.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Who directed this? It's because I have a mod. Look at her, she's really stuck in the thing. Oh man, that's fantastic. I don't even know how she got on the thing. But it's because I have 5. I think I have like 5 people in my party. That's what happens because it's a mod. You're really only supposed to have like 2. Based off of the actual game. You're only supposed to have 2 people in your party at a time. But I put a mod in, so you know, that's what happens. Alright, so we didn't go. He's gotta be super short. There's just no way. He's a regular size. He just was sitting at his desk. And I was floating on top of the table inside of the globe. Like, chandelier. Oh, it's priceless. This one, fantastic. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Lady Mirage, or whatever her name is. Or am I supposed to go in the basement? Oh, I gotta find the documents first in the basement. But where in the basement is it? Okay, I'm assuming it's down here. Or at least I'm assuming that there should be a way to go into the basement from here. Hopefully. I don't need to talk to you. I need the basement. But I also... No, please let me go. Come on. I'm on you two. Come over here. Follow me here. So I can go past you guys. There we go. Now I can go through. Alright, so I gotta go downstairs somehow. I don't remember where the stairs are. All I know is I just cannot go into that room or whatever, because I think that's where everything is. I think this is actually the staircase to go in the basement. Yes, that's the staircase. This is the staircase for the basement. Am I still going the right way? Yes. Go through here and then should be able to just make it through. Thank goodness I can just walk into this basement, because walking into the other basement that last time where I had to sneak through was so annoying. Oh, okay. Pick up. Following negotiations between Chief Duncus and Governor de Morange over lands in the region, it was hereby decided that the negotiated lands would henceforth be the sole and exclusive property of the merchant congregation for the purpose of carrying out a logging activity. While that was a long sentence, access to this area is now restricted to members of the congregation. Property deed. Alright, let's go find this lady. And then, hopefully we should be able to go back to the logging company and settle some deals. I mean, maybe. They didn't seem too keen to wanting to leave. I mean, considering the fact that they already chopped down so many trees. Because you saw how their fence was. Their fence was full of trees. Their house was made of wood. They had 2 different buildings. They're made of wood. Like, the amount of trees they had to chop for that is ridiculous. No wonder the natives are so mad. Like, they really chopped down a lot of stuff. So I can understand their anger. Especially if, like, that's something that they cherish the earth and the nature and stuff. That's why they literally have tree branches growing out of their bodies. So for a long time, I didn't understand why it looked like they had antlers and stuff, but it's literally because when they get, like when they devote themselves to the earth enough, the earth literally starts to become them, and they can become the spirit, which is why there's so many of those big, gigantic, like godlike spirits, because they basically, from what it seems like, they basically were humans at some point who devoted their lives to preserving the nature and to knowing the spiritual essence of the earth, that they just became it. Like, they became protectors of the land.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of the glade near Vigigidor. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I don't know. She said like,
oh. It's always a pleasure.
Madame, I
oh god, not this again.
About this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict
This
peacefully.
camera.
I'm listening.
America, is that you?
I see
Exactly.
I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we can exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve. But several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
It really it does feel like America a little bit right now. But yeah, I'm gonna be laughing because they just sound like some diplomats. Because she's just like, writing is so foreign to them. They don't understand what we're giving them. So, they might as well said they really like berries. So, it's really easy to make them sign papers if we just give them a few berries. I regret it though, of course. But, what's done is done. You don't hate me, right? Right, Leggett? We're okay. It's like, just so, well, whatever. Meanwhile, these poor people got, finessed out of their land by a bunch of foreigners and a bunch of, colonizers who knew how to exploit them. And the only reason why now they're going to try to take their people out of there is so that they can continue to exploit the natives by still constantly chopping down the trees. They're just gonna allow them to also plant new trees at the same time, but they're still gonna keep chopping them. So they're just like, oh, this is just such a fine idea. We're good. So what this is, I don't know which one it's gonna be in. I'll be able to see when I get there which one it is, because I don't remember. But yeah, it's I swear. People, I tell you. Hey Day Day, how you doing? How's your night been? How's your day? How's yesterday? All of it. Is this where I gotta go? Okay, guess that is where I gotta go. Perfect, I went to the right place for once in my life. That's nice. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I guess it's over here. They didn't put it on my map, so I didn't know where I was heading for a second. I am going to refrain from stealing from him.
I am Dunkas, the Mal and the Done god of the Yigidor. You're very strange for a Renaise. Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugayer Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were on Almanawi amongst them. They may not be
He
so
looks half
different
dead.
from us after all. What brings you here on Almanawi?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely to accomplish your rituals or heal the area, and the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us, because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochreberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous dorsentans.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochreberries...
We know that you're responsible for all this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. Boy, killing
Called him
these men you
child.
have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaixe came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
Goodbye, Dunkus.
Wa awalum say.
Spent the night doing art stuff, decided to take the Halloween project a step further, so it's gonna take a little more time for some results. Okay, cool. And today got my hair retwisted. Just gotten about 15 minutes ago. Okay, that's good. 7-hour endeavor. Hey, he's made of bark, right? This is really deep, honestly, Asia. Like, I truly get what they're asking for, because they're like, listen, we know that these people have basically like screwed us over in the past, so you guys, we'll give you the person responsible because we're not about bloodshed, but you gotta prove that you guys can be trusted, because we work together with you guys constantly and you keep forgetting your promises. Like, that's really what it is he's saying. And I'm good. Pretty regular day for me, at least. So yeah, I'm just gonna run to the travel, knowing my luck. I have to actually go to that travel anyway. But yeah, oh, and one thing I did do today, actually, because I told everybody what I've done, but I forgot. I did my hair. Well, not did my hair, but I have the Marley hair for my twists that I'm gonna get, because my sister's gonna do it for me. So I soaked them today. I soaked all the Marley hair in apple cider vinegar and water, and I rinsed it out and pulled them apart and all that good stuff. So they're up drying on some hangers in the bathroom tonight. So they should be set for whenever my sister does my hair. I'm hoping that she can do it this weekend, honestly. That's the hope. I'll be able to have my hair done. 'Cause I really want it. Yeah, that's the type that I got. For like the Marley twist type thing. Or at least I think that's what it was on the package, at least. As far as I'm concerned. Unless, what, did I say it wrong or something? I never heard of that. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, so it's the Marley hair for a Marley twist. They're supposed to look kinkier. So, like more natural, I guess you could say. They're not like the Kanekalon, where it's like just like silky and all that good stuff. It's kinkier. So yeah, so that's what I got, because I wanted to get faux locks. So that's the hair my sister told me to get, because that's what she usually would get. She was telling me about another type. I think it was like some type of Brazilian braiding hair, but I forgot the YouTube video she showed me for it, and it seemed like it was probably expensive because it basically was so that like the hair was more flexible and like lighter. So it wasn't gonna be like as heavy because Marley hair can be a little heavy once you start piling it on top of your head. That's the only bad thing about it, to be honest, is that. Okay, that's a nice look. Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah, exactly. So, but I have it where I have 2B and then I also have some blue ombre in there. So that's what it is. That's what we're gonna do. Hey dear. Alright, I'm just gonna need to do this because they just were not showing me it. It used to show me the side quests bubbles, like it used to show me the little black ones up in the corner, but it doesn't do it for me anymore. I said up in the corner, up top. But now it doesn't do it anymore for some reason. Sorry, I got a little into looking at stuff. Can I go this way? I feel like I went in a circle just now. Like that's how I feel. Yeah, I definitely went in a circle, but where? Oh no, I didn't go in a circle. It's a whole other locking area. I didn't realize that. What's on the question mark over here? There's a question mark I passed. Look at me thinking I'm not going the right direction, and I am. Because who knows, maybe it's another camp. That would be nice. A skill. You going in circles? No, I'm not, apparently. I'm actually going the right direction. I'm just now, I wanted to just see. Oh, can I go over the water? Will it let me? No, it won't. It's worth a shot. But, there was like a little question mark, so I wanted to see if I could get to it. A little question mark off to the side. I just gotta get past all the rocks, maybe. Like, that's the wrong way, so it's this way. Knew it! Knew it was a camp. That way we can fast travel to each place. It's probably what it is. Gotta give yourself more credit. I do, Asia. I really do. I can't even lie.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
I swear, these people just keep forgetting about the promises they make the natives. They don't even care.
This mine is as dangerous as Doncass said it was. Those who are exploiting it are reckless. Do these people not have any regard for the lives of their miners?
No, they don't, Petrus.
These Renegades must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Spy on the activity. Where exactly is spying on the activity? Okay, so it's still left. But yeah, I do need to, like, give myself a little bit more credit sometimes. Alright, let's go spy! I love that I'm not even, like, being very...
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
You know what? I'm gonna do a quick save real quick because I don't want to mess up. Just feel like I'm gonna mess up. I don't even know if I need to technically be sneaking or not.
Those reckless fools. They've resumed operations in the mine.
Because they've got the heartbeat thing going. That's what always happens when I gotta do a infiltration. That's how it always is.
They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sir
Oh, dag.
I hope our nation is not involved in this business.
So they're kidnapping people. That's what they're doing. They're kidnapping natives and forcing them to work in the mines. Because the guy did say that he saw that they've started working in the mines again, and that their people have started to go missing. That's why they're holding them captive. That's just messed up. That ain't even right. Alright, I'm going back to my... Oh, I love how they all just disappeared suddenly. Just because I went and spied. Where am I going? I'm probably going back out to someplace. So this is the story of America. Cool. Right? Like, that's basically what it is. We're just playing America's origin story in fantasy land. It's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It sucks, too. Okay, come on. I can never use this travel pause menu because it always lags like crazy. So if I'm ever at the travel pause and it looks like your video is lagging, it's not your video, it's the actual game. So don't worry. Like, that's what it is. My game, like, my computer hates the travel pause. It absolutely hates the travel pause. Even though you get the best, you can buy the best weapons in the travel pause. But I can't ever use it because I'm always scared my game is gonna crash if I go in there for too long. That's why all I do is just run straight past it. Because that's all I'm allowed to do. Come on, come on. It's such a lonely room now that Constantine's not in here. He's forced to stay on the first floor now. Like, I'm honestly scared that the next time I go and see Constantine, he's literally just gonna be like, literally full of veins. Like, his whole face is gonna be black or something. And it's just completely ravaged by the Malachor. Is it gonna be another glitch? Goodness gracious. Back up here again. Skim about the exploitation of the mine.
I come to ask you about a mine.
We back.
It was closed for a long time.
At least I see his face this time.
But someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
A Michael Bay production.
That's an understatement. This man
It's only Michael Bay if you see a bunch of fire and some boom all over the place.
What? Does this old brigand
Gotta have a
really
bunch of
think
crashing.
he's above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods. But we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives.
Of course.
Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
No, that's all I care about. Leave me alone.
Look forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
Come on, get out of the ceiling, please, girly. I know you have a cape, but we don't need to always have proof that you can fly. Especially if you fly like that. I don't think anybody wants to see you do it. Alright. So we gotta go back to the basement. so that we can get the deed. And then we'll be on our merry way. Can you guys believe it's literally almost October? Like, we're about to start October. I can't believe this. It's like, for some reason, I feel like September went by fast, but also slow at the same time. If that makes any sense. I think it's because, for me at least, I don't know about everybody else. For me at least, September's been so the same. Every single month has been so the same for me, though. Like, I feel like nothing has changed. Like, I've done nothing exciting. This document is written in legal jargon, is the property deed belonging to Master Mallard. It concerns some land situated in the region, including an old mine. The document was signed by Madame de Morange. You will need her help to understand all its legal subtleties.
What do these
Great.
documents say?
I get lost in all the legal jargon.
She said, I don't know, man.
Lady Morange's seal on them.
I don't
We
understand.
should find her to understand exactly what they say.
I don't get this foreign language. Like August flew by, but September took its time. Yeah. August really did fly though, low-key. Even though I still did the same exact thing. Like, but it really did fly. September week, I felt it. But I still can't believe that it's about to be October. But you know what? I might only be that way, not necessarily because September flew, but because my mind can't wrap itself around the fact that I've been doing the same exact thing every single day since like May at this point. Like every single day is the same for me. There has been nothing really to differentiate the days anymore. Like everything's the same.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health.
Yes, I know. I heard this
How can I
already.
be of service?
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet, the mine located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
Alright, let's go meet this Master Millard, or Millard, whatever his name is. But yeah, every single day just kind of flows into the next. And it's just... I can't believe it's been the same thing every single day. I mean, like, it's been amazing for my not couch potato, but my homebody self. But at the same time, I still would like to have some stuff to do. Like, I really wanted this year to be where I just did lots of art shows. And that didn't happen. Oh, what's all you banging on the door? Like, what was going on? Why y'all banging on their door? Leave them alone, sir. Will you say anything to me?
Your Excellency.
I just want to know why they're banging on the door randomly. It's so random. I legit have never wanted to go out so bad. Right? It's funny though, because it's like before this, like I was over here making up excuses to stay in my house so people would invite me out. And now I'm just like, man, I just wish I could go someplace. Even though I'm still gonna make excuses because too many people are just outside all willy-nilly do whatever they want without masks and not caring about coronavirus. So I'm still gonna be telling them no. Cause I'm too scared.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigidor. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along.
They have some money.
I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice. Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous. And you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young woman. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus...
It's like, come on, just take some money. Just take it.
Best wishes to your cousin.
Ooh, did he just say bye to me and leave? Dude, I am the legate of the congregation. How did... What? I don't even party, but if it was save, you could catch me at the club. How do you employ slaves? You don't. You kidnap them. Is he trying to bribe? Let me restart this Twitch though, because I don't know about you guys, but my thing crashed for a second. Alright. Should be back now to see your chat. Yeah. But yeah, he just tried to bribe me. Like, are you serious? Are you for real, man? Like, I am above you. You called me your excellency. You better respect me. Like, that's just messed up. I'm gonna take some stuff, though. Get out of my way. Kinda sus. You should probably eject him out of the city, right? Just imagine you just like take him out and you just kick him out with the boot. You probably look like Jazz and Fresh Prince when he gets thrown out, but then like float somewhat like Among Us. Shut up, Sam. All he does is makes fun of the way I speak all day long. I know what you're doing. The funny thing though about that is I actually don't think I never saw like whatever the meme was or whatever it was that started that. And I think that's why at first I was saying it wrong, because I never saw it. I just saw everybody using it. So I never actually heard anybody say it for some reason. I don't understand why that was a thing. It was like, I never would hear people actually say it. So it was weird. So I was just like, okay. Alright, time to have me float again.
Sir de Corsilion.
Don't worry, I'll be floating in a second.
What can I do for you?
There we go. We'll be back and better than ever.
I verified the contract with Lady Mirange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing.
Imagine every single time somebody tries to talk to you, they just float up above you and look down at you like this from the ceiling.
I have to say in his defense.
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor
I'm just a henchman at this point, I feel like. I'm just a henchman with fancy language. I do all the grunt work for everybody while they get to sit in their little fancy homes and sit at their desks signing random paperwork that they don't ever need to look at the outcomes of. That's why they're able to say, yeah, we just made the natives sign it. They didn't know what it was, but I do regret my decision. Truly, truly I do. Like, that's why they're able to say that. Meanwhile, I'm over here face to face with the natives yelling at me all the time. Like, you're cutting down my trees! And having the congregation say, but we want to occupy the land! And meanwhile, everybody else in this mansion is just like, oh, it's not that big a deal. It's fine. A power move is asserting dominance. From now on, that's all you need to do to assert dominance. Just float into the ceiling and look down. Like, that's it. I think I have to go to the actual place, right? Yeah, I gotta go to. You do the not so dirty work. Basically, it's like I'm above Kurt because, like, I'm not doing the act. Well, actually, no, I still am doing the dirty work because I still gotta fight people. I gotta get blood all on me all the time from having people wanting to fight me and beat me up. It's like, at least let me pick and choose what I want to do. Have me be the person that just goes to them and does the fancy language. Don't make me also gotta fight them. I gotta do both. How are you supposed to give a lecture and also draw your sword at the same time? That's just hard. Alright, let's go evict these people.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey
the ones who decide. I just told you the decision.
Where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
He over here acting like this is a decision. Like this is a debate. I have an eviction notice. Y'all need to leave. Get out. Please leave the premises. Whether you have your boss or not.
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsillon on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tirfredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this woman threatens me.
He just Karen'd me. That's what he just did. He just straight up called the manager on me. And the cops at the same time. How dare he? That's why you're dead already. You're the first one dead out of all of your people.
I wouldn't cry over them. Come now.
I ain't crying.
Brothers, and we can tell Dunkus everything.
This is their own fault. Right, like it's not a choice. High fantasy Karen. What's the name for a male Karen? I feel Chad. I feel like Chad is a good one. What do you guys think? Oh no, I don't mean to do that. Unblock it. Oh, there's blood on the floor. These poor people. Oh, can I open it? Can't open it? Okay, well it's unblocked, so you guys can come out whenever you want. Toodles. Kyle.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all Legate blow or alike.
Didn't we talk to this guy before?
That's why she understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
Yeah, whatever, cousin. I'm here for you. Or Ken. I like Ken more. Karen and Ken. Oh man, that was funny. He really did though. He just was like the barbecue Karen. It's like, I feel threatened. I'm so threatened. Guards. Like that meme. Guards. Like the whole time. Alright, where are we going? Report to Dunkus. Oh man. Alright, and then maybe finally after this one I can go back to the logging company and then look at all the other question marks in that map. That's all I want to do is look at all the question marks. But then again, I mean, I'm still doing what I came here to do, right? We did say that we were gonna come here and do all the question marks and see if there's anything, and we sure did find a quest, that's for sure. Hey guy, I really like his like helmet. I wonder if the thing on top of his head is part of the helmet, or if he's just so close to nature he just now has an actual bush on the back of his head.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and will be banished.
Yes,
he's not gonna be banished, he's dead.
Those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I am honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Corsillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It is a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
No.
I must leave.
Low key though, like I feel like he did the better sentencing because just killing him is just gonna kill him. But he's going to basically torment this poor old man for the rest of his life because this man killed these 3 people on purpose because he was like, you guys are killing our trees, you're chopping our trees down, and you won't let us heal it. So I refuse to sit around here and let you do it. So he poisoned them. So this guy is like, until the day you die, you will plant a tree and have to watch people then cut down the exact same trees that you planted until you die. Like, that guy's probably just going crazy. It's just like, I just want to kill him. Like, he's probably so bad. Oh man, that's great. I love it. Like, I'm sorry. I love it. It's fantastic. Alright. Oh, I still have... Oh, I can finally do the rest of her quest now. The sins of father, talk to Petrus. Okay, I'm gonna first go back to the logging company though, because I want to see if I can look at the question marks. And then I guess maybe I'll do Sayura's. Where's the... There it goes. Ultimate punishment. The ultimate one. He knew what would actually be a true punishment for this man. That's what it was. He knew what it was. What it really needed to be. I think it's yes, the logging company. I want to see what some of these question marks are over here. Because I don't think I'm gonna have a reason to ever come back to this map. So I feel like I might as well just find everything now. So that I don't have to worry about it. Because this map seems like it's bigger than I would have imagined it to be. Oh yeah, that was down this way. Because I thought that they were going to have me come back here. But apparently not. I guess the documents went over there, so now everything's good. We're all set. So... But yeah, or I could continue to do the question marks and do Petrus and Sayura's stuff the next time I start. and just keep this a side quest, like a fully side quest type thing. Because those are gonna be longer quests probably. So I think that's what I might do. Because wait, it must be this way, right? Yeah. Because that's what we said it was gonna be. We said we were gonna do all the little question marks. So we'll do the other stuff after. As long as I don't, like, accidentally run into some big gigantic beastie people, I think we'll be okay. I think I'm gonna do another save. Okay. I think we're good. They're not actually the people. It's just a camp, probably. That's what it is. But still, I want to get as many camps as I can, too. So I can go back to the guy and say, hey, look! Look, Professor! I got all the camps! So more than likely, I think that's what the last thing is, too. I think that's what it is. I think it's another camp. I mean, I'm already here, so I might as well do it. Might as well see what they have to offer. Even though there's nothing else to do here besides find a camp. Yeah, climb up. Is it blocked? Can I not go through? That would suck. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. So maybe I am gonna come back here eventually. Because that's the only way I think that you can get there. I don't believe... Thank you so much for following, Frankenmetz. Yeah. I'm assuming there's no other way for me to get through. They're gonna probably have to, like, give me something. Or it be, like, a mission. Because now that's the second area that we've passed that, I wasn't able to get to. Based off of the environment. But that's technically we should be able to get to. Because there's this place and then there's another one in one of the other areas where there's like a tree that fell. But there's obviously like area in the map behind it. But how are you doing, Frankenmetz? I'm so happy you decided to follow and join us today. It's always nice to have new people come in. Alright. So we looked through there already. We went through there, that's set. I believe we went through that. I'll go here just to make sure. I think we walked through. What kind of stats your gear giving you? I don't even know. I don't even remember. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I haven't looked at my gear in a very long time. Maybe that's what I'll do when I get into this new map area, because I literally have not looked at my gear in like ages. Which is really bad. I do not... Oh yeah, I did go here. But let me just look real quick. Because I haven't looked at anything in a very long time. Let's see if there's anything I could put on, actually. Wrong one. So, do I have better blades in here? Oh, mine is. Open B. No. Yeah, I'm assuming I don't have anything good. Okay. What about... Do I have anything else? Nope. I think everything... Oh, this is a little better. Actually. Maybe I'll switch to the blessed one. But that's down 17. I Monks, nope. And then I'll give Petrus the one that I had before. Because like I said, I haven't upgraded anything in a long time. I remember that being a selling point to me, looking at the gear and all the stats. Never ended up getting it, but I could see it being an RPG I can get into. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I just, for some reason, I tend to be the type of person who plays where, first of all, I want my person to look cute all the time. And once I get stuff that works for me, as long as I'm not dying instantly, I just forget to buy stuff. I only really remember to get new things usually when I'm constantly dying. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That's usually when I finally remember to buy stuff, is if I'm dying all over the place. But if I'm not dying all over the place, I'm just like, I'm good. And I haven't been upgrading my companions, at least with like their outfits, because I like them wearing the outfit they're supposed to wear. I don't want them wearing anything else. I'm just like, that's your uniform. You're not allowed to not wear your uniform. Like, what do you mean you want to wear something else? Oh, that's nice. I guess I'll have you use this amazing thing. One-handed blades. Okay. And you have that. So I had two of them. Well, you know what? Maybe. Yeah, you'll just. We'll use that. Can I use the thingy? You know, you're not Vasco, Sarah. Like, that's not who you are, sis. You know he's awesome and all, but this is the wrong person. Oh, it's like no stun though on that. Never mind. So what kind of blades am I allowed to use? I forget which one is which. Let me see what my skill is. What is this? But I don't want to use a long blade. That's the thing. Like, why can't I use the stuff? One hit of heavy weapons, deal more damage. Strong grip. But I don't really care about heavy weapons. I don't like heavy weapons because they usually take a little slower to bang people out with. Is this similar to Elder Scrolls? So I've actually have not played Elder Scrolls. I've started it off, but I'm gonna say, to me, it feels closer to like Dragon Age. I feel like if you liked Dragon Age, or if you played it and you like that, I think you'd like Greedfall. That's what I think it's more similar to. Because it has, to me at least, the Skyrim story isn't as like, it's kind of where, like, to me, people, whenever I see them play it, they kind of sometimes just don't pay attention to it that much. Whereas with Dragon Age, you really, like, you have to do the story. Like, the story, the reason why you're doing all the side quests you're doing at the end of the day is so that you can experience the story and fully get immersed in it and understand what's happening in the world. And that's kind of how it feels to me with Greedfall. Like, it's like that to me, at least. I don't know. Like, every single side quest has a reason. There's a reason why you're doing every single one. And they stop trying to fight people. Just travel, please. So hopefully that helps you. But yeah, I feel it's more like Dragon Age, in my opinion. Especially like Inquisition, to me. Like, if you like Dragon Age Inquisition, you would like this game, because think of Dragon Age Inquisition, but just without hinterlands. Because that area sucked. because it was just literally all fetch quests that didn't have anything to do with anything at all. It was annoying. But I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, that's the end of the map. And then that's technically the end of the map. Okay. So this place is fully checked out. Perfect. So let's go back. We're just trying to see if we can clear out the map today. New syringe should be fine, I think. I'm gonna still try it because I don't think I've ever tried to look outside of the city, because these areas do have some areas outside of the city sometimes that you can go and look at. So I'm gonna see. I did play Inquisition, and if it's anything like that, then it's worth it. Yes. So what I've been saying this whole time that I've been playing is, like, you know how like EA and BioWare are basically like AAA games. Well, think of Greedfall as like a AA game, if you want to, because it's like, it's not like some rinky-dink little indie studio to me, but it's also not like Inquisition with how big and the polish it is. So like, you know that they've repeated different assets in the game, and certain areas kind of look the same sometimes. The companion quests aren't necessarily as in-depth and like robust as like Mass Effect and Inquisition are. So to me, I didn't do the companion quest. It's available, but I didn't do it because there's really not any dialogue for you to really do. You kind of just use like a couple chat options, and then bam, you're supposedly in a relationship. So for me, I like the characters though. The characters are great, but it kind of just feels like a cool squad. Like, you're all just friends. So you don't really feel a need to want to like get to know more. I wanted to, but then once I kind of like just realized what type of game it was fine. But despite like the shortcomings it does have, it makes up for it to me in story so much. Like, in my opinion, and I'm going the complete wrong direction, turn around. In my opinion, I think the story is great. It really keeps you in. I like that there's not that many like real fetch quests to me. Like, every type of quest. Hey girl, what's up? Sorry, my cat just randomly ran past me. But yeah, every quest kind of like, it really does have something to do with the story, and it feels like you're uncovering more of this cool mystery of like what's going on in this world, because you came to this new land because of the Malachor, because you're trying to find a cure. And don't worry, I haven't spoiled anything yet, because that's literally the whole premise of the game. You find that out within the first 2 minutes of the game, is that you have to go to another land because the place you live was basically ravaged by the Malachor, which is basically like the Black Plague, you could call it. I just want to see if there's anything on that little like area on the right, which is like at the bottom. So not the one that's right next to the little globe, but the one next to it. I want to see if there's any place I can go to over there. But yeah, it's a good game. Sometimes it feels like a little mystery game, because that's kind of like how the quests go. So there is a lot of running around sometimes, but you don't mind so much because the dialogue is good. Like, the story is actually good, and it feels like you're uncovering something each time, which is nice. It's gonna be some high tier loot. 21. Listen, I'll take some high tier loot. I don't mind that. I'll also take some, some goodies too. So, but just to let you know, Franken Metz, you don't actually get to have all of these these companions with you at all times. I have a mod in for my companions. You're really only supposed to have 2 companions with you at a time. But my friend played it before me, and she mods her games a lot. So she gave me a small list of like mods she thought that I would like to have, and she was like, put the companion mod in because we both like to listen to like dialogue in quests. So she was like, it's so much more fun to be able to have all of the different dialogue options at a time. And plus, it also does help you when you fight too, because you don't die instantly. Like, there's been a lot of times where I really thought I was gonna die all the time, but I had my companions and they still die. But yeah. But besides that mod, I really don't have other mods in. Have a texture mod just to make it look nicer. And because some of their faces were a little ugly. But besides that, I don't really have any mods in here. I have the party mod and just the texture mod in. She was gonna give me a mod to get to like fix the fighting, but I was like, I don't have vigor. You can't jump it probably.
I need a bit of
No, I just want to discover places. Ah. Oh well, I guess there's nothing really to do. There's probably just a chest. I want to see if I could see what's over there. Like, is it just a chest? Is there anything? Is it just like some loot? Can I get over there on my own? Do I truly need to jump just to get there? Like, that's all I want, is just to see what's on the other side. There's something, probably not important. I'm probably gonna find a way to get there, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's all it was. Like, I'm pretty certain that's all it's gonna be. It's just so funny because I said from the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna do vigor. I'm gonna do vigor. I'm gonna do vigor. I want to be able to jump over all of the different nooks and crannies in this game. And then what did I continue to do? All game, not do vigor. All game long. Wait, so why can't you jump? Because I don't have vigor. So look, I'll show you. Basically, with my, I think it's underneath talents. Wrong. Yeah. So underneath your talents, you can choose between charisma, science, lockpicking, intuition, craftsmanship, and vigor. And vigor lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. It increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. So anytime that you see that there's like an extra high wall that I can't reach is because I don't have vigor, so I can't do the jump. I can't balance over logs and like wood planks. I can't jump over distances and stuff like that unless I have vigor. And sometimes certain things you need level 1 and certain things you need the higher ones. Just like I can't lockpick because I also said I was going to do lockpicking and I didn't do lockpicking. So I have absolutely no lockpicking skill. So I can't lockpick anything. So if you've noticed, every single thing I've opened in this game so far has been because I've found a key. I can only open things that I can find the key for. I can't open anything with a lock. Like, which is just sad. But also your companions, I think if you have your companion on you, it's either if you have your companion on you or if you have their outfit, it can give you something. Yeah, so like I'm wearing Vasco's old uniform before he became like an admiral or something. So because of it, it's giving me 1 lockpicking skill. And if you use like one of your other companion stuff, I think each companion has a special skill that they have that their outfits give you. Let me see. I think each one gives you something. Yeah, and also if you're friends with them, it also does it. So like if I become friends with Petrus, it gives me more charisma, which I do not need. She'll give me science. Sarah gives me vigor, which I still have to finish her quest, which is why I don't have it. He gave me craftsmanship, and then Vasco gives me intuition. So each friend you have gives you an extra perk. Like if you actually complete their quests. because they kind of have like a loyalty quest, I guess you could say, in the name of Mass Effect. And revisions, hey! This is actually the guy that I was telling you about earlier that I was watching play Spellbreak the other day. He's the reason why I bought it, because I was watching him play, and I was like, oh snap, this game actually looks dope. And then I stayed up until, like, what was it? If Sam's here, I think we stayed up until like 5 or 6 a.m. that night, because we were playing Spellbreak. It was awesome. Is there a way to have your companions to toss you across the gap or possibly form a human bridge to get you across? Listen, I honestly wish that was a thing. That would be awesome if it was. Because I would love to watch that animation. Like, just imagine, like, Vasco just going into a human bridge, just falling flat. Like, anything for your excellency. And I just walk over him. It would be great. I would love it so much. But how are you doing, Visions? How was Spellbreak? Hopefully you won a few more matches with your friend. We've just been over here playing some Greedfall. We're doing a chill night because I think we're getting closer to the end game. So I wanted to go around and find all of the little side quests and question marks and just basically clear off the maps that I have so that I don't feel like I didn't do anything. Like, I just really need to make sure I've cleared off some of it. I don't mind if I don't have 100% completion, but I just want to still feel like I've completed something. And I want to feel like I cleared some stuff. You certainly have enough of them. Right? Like, in all honesty, with how many companions I have, every time I reach a big old, like, area, I should be able to just have, like, Kurt and Vasco just stand on top of each other's shoulders. And I just climb up them. And I just get them up. Or they just, like, yeet me up the top of the cliff. They should be able to do it. They're strong. One's a pirate. The other one's a whole warrior. They should be able to lift me up. Got a lot of wins today. That's good. That's good. What's this game about? Yeah, I think we only lost 2 games today. That's awesome. This is Greedfall. I don't know if you're into, like... Wait, do I have to do anything over here? No. I was just coming here to make sure I fill the stuff. This is Greedfall. I don't know if you're into, like, RPGs, but it's a RPG. And basically the premise of the game, without, like, giving, like, tons of any spoilers or anything in case you decide to check it out, is you are basically a diplomat in the city, because I don't want to say country, the city that you lived in was completely basically destroyed by the Malachor, and the Malachor is basically the Black Plague, but in the fantasy terms, it's their disease that's just killing everybody. I love RPGs. Oh, then if you played Inquisition, I was just telling another person, I was just telling Franken Metz, if you like Dragon Age Inquisition, I think you would like this game. I think you should probably check it out. It's, you have to find a cure for the Malachor. So, yeah, that's pretty much the premise of it. But as you're, ooh, is that a skill altar? That is a skill altar. I want it. So you're trying to find a cure for the Malachor, and through your journey, you end up, like, finding out a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a fun game. There's a lot of dialogue. Very dialogue heavy, but it's great. It's very great. I've at least been enjoying it. My friend suggested it to me, and she's pretty good with suggestions of games for me because I think we have very similar tastes in what we like to play sometimes. So I've been enjoying it. I think she suggested it to another friend and she hated it, but I think it all just depends on what you like. So I heard of it when it first came out, but never got it. Yeah, me too. I looked at it for a little bit. Like, I didn't watch gameplay, but I saw a lot of people like talking about it, and I was like, oh, this looks cool, I guess. But I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't get it. But then my friend played it, and she was like, yo, this is good. Like, it's it's a good game. Like, I really liked it. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I will. Of course there's little beastie eyes back here. Come on. Let's play. Come on, let's... Don't hit me! The audacity of some people. I'm just trying to get a better view so I can hit you better. That's all I want. Come on, big beastie white one. Alright. Cool. Give me all your loot. I can't sprint already, so might as well take everything you got. I just want to get an extra skill point. Hold on. Would that skill alter allow you to get a point into vigor, or are they for something else? The skill points, I believe, are just for the actual, like, you're, like, leveling up type of thing. So I don't believe it gives me any vigor. Did I go in the wrong little enclave? It should be here, I think. Oh, is this the one? I feel like I went into here before, and I was just as confused because I was supposed to be able to find a skill altar, and it never, like, show, like, I couldn't find where it was. Like, it was supposed to be somewhere in here, and I could not, for the life of me, get to it. Like, maybe it's on top of it? Hey, that's what it is, but it doesn't make sense, because they're usually within, like, the little, like, caves and crevices and stuff. Like, that's usually where they are. And I remember this area, because I couldn't find it. It's really weird. Yeah, like it's should be in the rock or something, and there's no other way to get to it besides over here. I remember because I spent like a few minutes the last time I came here. I had to fight the things, and then I couldn't get through. And I could not figure out for the life of me how the heck to get there. I don't know if you like anime or not, but there's this new RPG that's similar to Breath of the Wild that just came out for free on PS4 and mobile. I don't know if it's on Xbox. Are you talking about that like Genshin game that I keep hearing people talking about? Genshin Impact. Yeah, I haven't really watched anybody play, but I've been seeing that name thrown around it like a lot. Oh, okay. There we go. Finally, I found it. I knew it was in here somewhere. It was just like, okay. So that's what it was. I had to blow up the wall. I was so confused before. I'm surprised I was able to do that. I never, like, I don't think I actually had the skill point for it. Oh, it's on PC too. Okay. Not sure about Xbox either. Tried it out last night and it's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Like, what's it, like, about? Without, like, you know, spoilers or anything, but, like... Because I need to look it up. Because I don't really know what its deal is, to be honest. Alright. I think everywhere else is checked out. I believe I've gone into every single door here, so I'm gonna go back now. It does seem dope. Combat looks great, and it reminds me of the Tales of series. Okay, I'll probably try and like check it out. Maybe I'll watch somebody play it so I can see if it is. How's the customization? Yes, how is that? If there is customization or anything like that. You know me, I like to look cute. That's all that matters to me in these games sometimes. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm like, you know those like dumb posts you would see where they're like there's a weapon that you could get that has like massive damage, and someone's just like, I'd rather have this sword, and it's just like something that's pink and sparkly. That's basically my aesthetic. I won't pick the pink sparkly one, but it's basically what I do. I'm just like, I'll pick the one that looks nice. Like, you know what? I'll be okay if I have to just use a couple more hits. I just want to look cute. I don't want the ugly stuff. If you play those mobile getcha games, it's like a hero collector. I don't think you get to personalize the visuals of your character. Nah, you just unlock characters. There's 24. Okay, as long as there's cute characters, that's cool. I don't mind unlocking people. All right, is there any place? Oh, and there's a skill altar here, and there's parts of the map I haven't checked out. And okay, we got some places to go. We're good. We got some places that we can go to. That's what I like to see. Last time though that we did a map like this, we ended up finding a whole entire quest line. Like, so who knows? We might find another whole quest line and not even realize it. Because there's a lot of different little question marks right now. It's a lot of oh gosh. I should have just like fast traveled out of the camp. I hate being inside of camp sometimes. I get so lost and confused about where the heck I'm. Okay, where am I? Alright, I gotta go to the right. One thing I will say though is I hate the navigation in this game. I'm not very good at games with the navigation bar at the top. I'm not good. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I am. Alright, good. Keep going. All I do... Nope, that wasn't... Oh, wait, is it right? Okay. Alright, we're still good. We're still... You're telling me that I went in a whole circle? I wasn't even supposed to go down here? That's why I was so confused. You know what? Forget this. I'm just fast traveling out of this camp. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm just leaving. Forget this. Where am I now? I don't even know where the heck I went. Okay, I guess I'm okay. Cool. I can get to the altar from here. Let me put a little thing on it. This map, I swear to God. I remember this map too. What is... Oh, I never went and tried to kill you. Okay, let's try it. Let's try and kill him this time. I remember this area because I stayed towards the edge of the rock on purpose when I ran over here the first time because I saw one of those beasts in the water and I was like, nope, I'm not fighting him. Not today. Maybe some other time, but not today. We'll fight you guys first. How dare you try and hit me? Who gave you the ability? Stop hitting my friends. Alright. We're gonna get the guy in the middle. Because I don't think there's any more of these guys. Oh yeah, and I have one more mod in here. I have the mod that changes the times. So basically, like, my day goes slower. Because I was looking at how fast the times of the day goes, and I personally don't like games where the day goes by like literally within a minute. So I don't remember the time that I did, but basically I made the day go by slower, and I made it where the enemies stay dead in an area for longer than usual. So I think they stay dead from either 3 days to 6 days, one of the two. Because before they just respawned a day later, and I'm like, if I literally go through a day cycle in 3 minutes, then every single time I walk, everything's gonna respawn. So I was like, forget that. I'm doing this mod too. So that's the other one I have. Hey, get out of my face. You switch to magic. Forgot, he's octopus mustache guy. Stupid poison. How dare you? Get away from me! Forgot the poison travels. Get away. Alright, I gotta go back to sword. Get away from me! Stupid poison dust. Oops. Oh, she got boobs. It's a girl! It's a girl monster! Who's trying to kill me. Yay, she's dead. Okay. What you got for me? Can you loot the girl, please? Thank you. All you gave me was obsidian? That was it? Oh, who died here? Oh, okay. I'll take this stuff. Thank you. I love how I'm like, yay, new gear! And I'm not going to put it on. I'm just gonna take it. I'm not even gonna wear it. This is just, I have a problem. I am a hoarder. There's no reason for me to have all this stuff when I don't use it. I don't use a single thing that I get besides crafting items. That's it. I have a problem. I love the creature designs in this game. You should play Dying Light. 3 to 6 days. I was gonna say, this reminds me of Assassin's Creed. Changed my mind. Listen, it has some Assassin's Creed elements to me. It feels like that and Dragon Age. And to answer you, Day, I will not be playing Dying Light. And that is because I'm a punk and I hate zombie games because, like I said, I am a punk. And zombie games scare the crap out of me for some reason. So I wish I could play Dying Light because I love like the parkour and stuff like that that's in that game. Like if I could just have all I want is a game like Mirror's Edge and Dying Light without enemies in it at all. I just want to free roam and jump around buildings and scale stuff. Like I don't care about anything else. Just let me parkour to my heart's content through a city. It's all I want. You hate zombie games. I do. I feel you. I was surprised at how frightening that game ended up being. Yeah, because you know what it was? At one point I was looking at Dying Light, but then I watched my cousin play it one day, and I was like, oh shit, this is scary. I was like, I can't play this. I'm going to be screaming too hard to be able to even parkour, and I gotta shoot while I'm scared. Nah. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll suck it up and try to play a couple scary games for you guys in October. That's not a promise, though. It's not a promise, but it's something I was thinking about, because part of me was thinking about trying out Little Nightmares in October. I was like, maybe that could be a thing that I try to do for you guys. But like I said, it is not a promise. I'm not promising anything. Because I'm a punk. I'm not scared to say that. I'm not good with scary things because I nope out of games really fast when I get scared. Like, the second something scares the crap out of me, I just pause the game, toss my controller, and I'm just like, nope. Alright, that's enough video gaming for the night. That's it. I'm good. And I do something else. Like, I will literally just stare at my screen on pause for like 5 minutes if something really scares me. Okay, page torn from Professor Sarah Fedden's journal. It is fascinating. This guardian genuinely resembles a swamp. I was making the inventory of our remaining supplies when a dreadful smell reached my nostrils. A greenish cloud had just appeared near me. I immediately started running, but some of our men who were closer and breathed the gas collapsed. The cloud must have been poisonous, and I am afraid the only way to escape it is never to stay in one place for too long, or to take antidotes as a preventative measure. Well, your people died, obviously. Because you guys tried to kill the thing and couldn't. Can you let me loot, please? Loot, thank you. So you don't play horror games? No, I don't play horror games. I'll watch horror games sometimes. Like, I'll watch playthroughs, because if I watch it, I can sit with my phone in my face, or I can sit with a pillow in front of my face. But if I play it, I have to, like, be immersed in the scary. So I can't be immersed in the scary. I will not play. Yeah, they did a good job with the execution of it. It is 4-player co-op, so maybe that would alleviate some of the fear. Honestly, that might like help it a little bit. 'Cause, you know, sometimes when you play something with someone, it helps. That would be cool. Cool. I'd watch. Little Nightmares. Love that game. Gotta work your way up to the spooky ladder. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta start off with kind of spooky stuff, and then go to other things. But I will never play Outlast. I watched a playthrough of Outlast, actually. It was great to watch, but I will never play it. I will never play that game because that was too scary for me. I can't do it. And it's so funny because I watched the playthrough, right? I watched it, and my brother, he doesn't mind like watching scary stuff, but I was trying to warn him. I was like, listen, man. Because he had the demo for Outlast. He's like, I'm gonna play it. And I was like, listen, I'm just letting you know. It's actually scary. It's like actually genuinely a horror game. So just prepare yourself for it. He's like, nah. Because you know, everybody looks at me like, whatever, and that's just as scared of everything anyway, so it probably ain't scary. And then the next time he came to the house, he was like, yo, I started that demo and I had to stop because I was so scared. I was like, told you it was kind of scary. I mean, you didn't want to believe me, but you know, that's what happens. I think I'm just gonna do a little thing. I need to go to that camp. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'll travel over, because I don't feel like going through doorways and shit like that. So we're gonna go to a camp, fast travel over, and then we'll go to the other area. Outlast is the final boss of scary games. Literally though, like, I don't know how people genuinely are able to play scary games. Like, there's something wrong with you guys. It's something wrong in your mind that allows you to be able to play through this terror. Like, I can't do it. And I also remember, like, Outlast was actually genuinely good, despite the fact it was freaking insane. And I even, like, watched the DLC of Whistleblower, which was more disturbing to me than the first, like, the actual game. But, you know, but then I was, like, low-key excited for Outlast 2 to come out, but I think I watched somebody play the demo, and I genuinely couldn't watch. I knew I wasn't going to be able to watch the game, because me and my family kind of have this thing where we really can't do, like, horror stuff that deals too much with religion. Like, if there's gonna be, like, nuns and churches and priests and just too much of that stuff in there, like, we literally just feel like we need to pray. And we're not even, like, super religious people, but we can't do it. That's not something that we usually do. We can't do those types of horror games. And when I watched Outlast 2's demo, when they landed into, like, a Sunday Catholic school or something, and they went into some, like, pit thing, and there was a bunch of angels, like stone angels and stuff, and there was too many scriptures. I was like, nope, I can't do it. I ain't doing it. And I turned it off, and I stopped. I was like, nope. Nope, this ain't happening right now. I'm not watching this game. You guess something is wrong with me. I play Resident Evil 7, and there's something wrong in that noggin up there. I don't know how you could do that in VR. In VR? Like, you don't love yourself. Like, obviously. Somehow the religious subtext adds a whole different layer of fear. Yeah, like, that's the way it is for me. Like, I don't know. I don't like my horror mixing too much with religion. Like, I know that religion tends to come up with it, and I can sometimes be okay if it's brought up lightly, but if it's, like, too much of, like, a main attraction of the fear of the game, I can't do it. I just can't. It's too much for me. I feel like it just feels sacrilegious or something. Like, I can't. I feel like I need to get a Bible and sleep with it. Don't you try and hit me. So another good thing to know about this game is, which is something I do like, is the types of weapons that you use do affect the way that certain animals and stuff go down. So like, from what I find, certain animals do better with magic, while others do better with actual regular weapons. Because at one point I was really mainly only doing like just magic stuff all the time. But then I started to say to myself, like, yo, I'm barely doing anything to their health. Like, their health is just slowly ticking. And then I would switch to my sword and I would just annihilate them. But then on some animals, like, you use your sword and you're like not doing anything. But you use magic and you kill them in like 2 seconds. So you have to also pay attention to like what type of animal, if they have poison, because some animals have poison, some don't. Some spray it, some like shoot it in balls. Some are just poisonous to the touch, like they'll just touch you and it's poisonous. So you do have to actually be mindful of the enemies, which I think is kind of cool. And the thing that helps you out, which was pretty nice, was that instead of them, like, you can obviously read the codex and stuff like that. Whoa, what the heck is this? Where are we? Guess we're going in the area that we weren't in before. But they, of course you can read the codex and all that stuff, but what they do is in the beginning of the game, you get a quest to go in a fighting arena. And the fighting arena is basically the actual tutorial. They do give you a tutorial in the beginning of the game, of course, just so you know how to use the keys and stuff. But the fighting arena is the actual tutorial, and you end up fighting a lot of the beasts that you'll end up fighting in the game. Like a lot of the animals. So it's kind of like you get to have practice. And I got beat up a lot as I was learning how to fight the beasts. So that's pretty cool. I love horror. I see, you have to really fully love horror in order to say, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 7 in VR. Like, if you're in death sentence, basically, we just made dinner. No problem, Sam. We're all good. We chilling over here. What is over here? Ah, okay. So this way is where the area is that we have not gone to. I'm gonna do a little quick save. It's not that. Quick save real quick. I have 50,000 saves for this game because I learned my lesson with Dragon Age Inquisition. Because surprisingly, Inquisition was my first RPG experience. And I hadn't learned why you are supposed to constantly save on your own. Because before I only played games that you were sufficient with just doing autosaves. So I didn't realize that, you know, manually saving would save your life. And I really shot myself in the ass with Inquisition because I didn't manually save in the entire game. I just went through it. So my first playthrough was fun, but the second time I went through it, I didn't finish any of my other playthroughs, which is really funny. But the second time I played through, and even the other times, because I made 2 other characters and I kind of played them simultaneously, I ended up finding whole cutscenes that I missed because I just rushed through Inquisition so hard because I had never played an RPG. So I didn't truly do all the side quests and like become such a loot hoarder like I am now. So I didn't realize what I was supposed to be doing. You know, I didn't know I was supposed to be hoarding things. Ooh, what's that over here? Is that a skill altar? I think it is. I think it is. Had to get the full experience. What's the hardest game you played? Okay. The hardest game I've played. My mind feels foggy, but I think the hardest game I played recently, I might actually give that to Darksiders 3. Darksiders 3 was something. Like I started that game thinking it was just gonna be a really simple like hack and slash with some puzzles. But man, was it not. Um it it was harder than I thought it was gonna be. I hadn't played any of the Souls-like games, so that's why I can't say like Bloodborne or Dark Souls or anything like that, because I refuse to put myself through that stress. Like, I refuse to do it in my new Bloodborne. Yeah, I refuse to do it. I know everybody has told me that I should probably play Bloodborne and all that stuff, but I'm not. I know my patience level. I know how I feel when I die too many times. Like, if I literally am trying to get past the boss and I'm trying to get past the boss for a week straight, I'm not gonna finish the game. I'm gonna stop. Like, and I've accepted that about myself. It's just not meant to be. Once I heard that some people have like literally spent a week sometimes trying to finish like a boss, I was like, oh, it ain't for everybody. Ain't for me. You'll not survive. Yeah, I will not. You are dead. Yes, I am. A little bit too much. So I can't do the Souls games. But I would give it to Darksiders 3 because surprisingly, I like read through some stuff before I started the game because I just wanted to kind of, you know, get a gist of what to do. Because there was, oh yeah, I have to go over here. So I'm gonna go to this one, Stone Arch Camp. Okay. So when I started, there was 2 different difficulty levels. There was the default and then there was classic mode. And so I wanted to figure out like which mode to do because I didn't understand why there was 2. And basically, the reason there was 2 different difficulty levels in Darksiders 3 was because it started off with no option. It was just the default. But the original fans of the games, of the first 2 games, got mad because they said that the developers tried to make it more Souls-esque in the sense that it was more punishing. So you had to learn how to dodge and parry. Like, you had to dodge things. And to me, the dodging in Darksiders 3 was similar to Witch Time in Bayonetta. Wait, yeah, actually, Darksiders 3 is the hardest recent one, but Bayonetta is the hardest game that I've played because I haven't finished it. Like, I literally couldn't get past the level, so what am I talking about? I completely forgot. Bayonetta is the hardest game that I've played. And I'm going the wrong way. But Darksiders 3, the dodging is similar to Witch Time because you need to dodge at the perfect time, at the perfect, like, distance from the people, so that you can go into, I forget what it's called, but basically so she could go into her Witch Time and get extra points and stuff like that on hitting them. But once you learn how to dodge properly, it's fantastic. It's really great. But it's just the problem with it. Was there nothing to do up here? Did I really come up here for no reason? Was it really a random thing here for absolutely no reason whatsoever? There sure was. That's just nice. That's great. I love when they do this to me. It's just fantastic. I love it. It's amazing. But the reason why they put 2 modes was because the default mode was so punishing that like it made you follow through with every single move that you did. And the fans were mad about it because they were like, hold on. Interrupted letter to the professor. I was on my way back to you with the supplies you had asked me to gather for the expedition when I saw one of the creatures you told me about. This enormous beast resembled a deer, but it walked on 2 legs and it was taller than the trees. Alas, it saw me too and rushed towards me. I tried to defend myself using my sword, but it kept bouncing off his shell, which seemed as solid as our best armors. I eventually managed to run away, but I am bleeding profusely, and I no longer have enough strength to reach you. I hope that someone will find me and give you this letter. Tell my wife that I love her. Aww. But the fans were mad because Darksiders was supposed to be a hack and slash. Like, it was a hack and slash game. So they were really upset that they made it more grueling. So in order to kind of like satisfy the fans, they added in the classic mode so that it could be similar to hack and slash. So basically you could cancel out of moves and dodge still. So that, no, I don't want to go there. Actually, I can go there because I want to go to, which one is it? Stone Arch. I can travel. Stone Arch. Yeah. So it's similar now to hack and slash. To me, it's still not like fully hack and slash, but it's just where you can basically cancel out of your moves. You don't have to like fully finish them off all the time, so that you have more of a chance to dodge your enemy. But it did make the game easier because I tried a save in the default and I was just like, nah, I'm dying too much. Like, I'm getting hit because the moves can be so long that you start. So like before you even finish it, you getting mollywop like right out the gate. Like, so I was just like, I can't do this. I gotta have a little bit of leeway. So, but even in classic mode, you gotta get used to the enemies. But I like the enemy designs too in Darksiders 3. I actually really, really liked it. And I'm still sad that I accidentally started apocalyptic mode in it because I wanted to play the DLC. I really wanted to play the DLC, which is basically an arena. But with the DLC arena, you want to play it after, well, you have to play it after you have vigor. Oh God. Actually, let me see something. I think she gives you vigor. So if I just change into her clothes real quick, maybe I can go across. Let me see really. Let me change. Does she give it? I don't think it does give it. No, that's the wrong one. That's not her. Oh wait, but I did take off her actual outfit. So maybe if I find Sayora's outfit, I can get across. Maybe. Possibly. If we have it. Tracker's tunic. That gives you lockpicking. No, it doesn't give me. Oh, it doesn't give me anything. I'm so sad. I was hoping it would. Never mind then. I was hoping. Thought it was gonna be like Vasco. You see, it doesn't let me do it. Okay. But yeah, so, but it was really fun. But I think I'm gonna still attempt to see if I can get through Apocalyptic. If like, I think I'm gonna try it out first without you guys watching me so I don't embarrass myself. And then if it seems as if the enemies are like doable, like I don't mind if I die, but like if it still seems like it's doable, I'll still stream it for you guys because I do miss that game. Darksiders 3 was really good. I really liked it a lot. Like I really do. I was actually talking to Sam the other day, reminiscing about it because I had to go through like my folders to delete some of the videos from the streams, and I happened to like end up genuinely watching some of the streams from Darksiders because it was so good. Like it was such a good game. I always wanted to play Bayonetta. I definitely recommend it. Just expect to probably die some. Because it's a hard game. I couldn't get past the Coliseum, so if I play it again, I have to basically just restart the game, because there's no way I'm going to get past it now. Ooh, that sounds so good, Sam. I never played Darksiders. I didn't play the first 2 games. I only played the 3rd one because, you know, I love a strong female protagonist. So, that's my weakness. I can't help it but love a good female lead. So Fury looked bomb, so I was just like, ooh, I want to play her. So I got Darksiders 3, but I do have the other 2 on my computer if I want to play it, because they actually were pretty good. Only reason why I haven't done it yet is because I just kind of not too into the weapons they have, because it's like hammers and axes and I'm not a big person, like big on those types of weapons. Fury had a whip basically, and then like a couple other weapons, but they all felt so nice and like fluid and agile and quick. I'm basically always a rogue in every game that I play. I'm always a rogue or I'm a mage, pretty much. I'm always a fast type of class. Or if I can be like a hybrid mage, I'm usually like a rogue-like mage, if I can. I'm never a mage with a staff. I'm one that can like go quick. I tried making lo mein twice embedded. Listen, I'm jealous of you right now, Sam. I had like just like a frozen pizza or whatever earlier before I streamed. I just stick to white rice or fried rice at this point. I played the demo and then I heard 2 was only for the Switch, so I decided not to get it. Yeah, I did hear that 2 was for this only for the Switch. My friend wanted to play 2. I heard that 2 is really good also though. That's the thing. Like I heard they're both like really good. And from the what I played of Bayonetta, it's amazing. Like everything about that game is amazing. I just suck at it. It was so hard. I really want to finish it though. I want to try it again. Because I refuse to not finish it. But I gotta restart it. But it's at least for me. You might play it and you might be good. Like if you've played Devil May Cry and you were good at it, then you're probably good at Bayonetta. Like but I never played any of like that company's games. I forget who made them, but the people who made like Bayonetta and like Devil May Cry, like that type of stuff. The very like stylish, flashy type stuff. I'd never played it before I played Bayonetta. So but it's definitely good. To me, Bayonetta has one of the best intros I've ever experienced in a game. It's like the best thing. I remember starting the game and watching the intro and I was just like, this is amazing. Like I was just texting my friend like, I love this and I haven't started fighting yet. It's so good. Alright, where am I going? Oh, there's stuff over here. There's another quest board? I don't want another quest board. I already have little quest things to do and I haven't done them and I probably will never do it. Like, is there a chest over here, maybe? No. Just got a little excited. Hello, sir. Got another outpost over here. Travelers beware. Bandits have been spotted roaming around the water source to the west. Their camp is certainly in the vicinity, so we advise you to steer clear of this region unless you are heavily armed. Whoever can neutralize this threat shall be rewarded. One of our scouts did not return from a surveillance mission in the forest north of the region. He was attempting to locate a rebel native camp. The scout comes from a good family. They offer a reward for any information that could help them find him. See, the last time I attempted to do any of these...
You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
I don't know who he is.
I'm legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking
Idris
officer
Elba?
in charge
You're
of this
kind of
Great
light.
Alliance outpost.
You bleach your skin?
What can I do for you, milady?
Oh, leave. Guess there's nothing you can do for me. Game doesn't even want me to do anything. Oh, man. But yeah, the last time I tried to do any of these quest board things, I tried to, like, actually listen to what they told me, and I could not find where the quests was. Like, it was so confusing. I could not figure out where it was. I just want to go inside of here real quick and see if there's anything. So I think there's a door up here. Like, there's probably a room I can go inside of. See if there's any loot I can take from people. Probably not. Oh, well, you're dead. Okay. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. That's nice. Oh! Oh, I thought that for a second I thought his arm was, like, off. I thought it was, like it was next to it. I was staring at it like that. It's just, like, in a really weird position. Oh, man. That was weird. Okay. You're also dead. can y'all like put a cloth on top of them or something? Like, I refuse to believe that these guys are still alive. Like, I should get you guys evicted too with the way that you're treating your people. This is nasty. Kingdom Hearts will always be in my top intros. See, you're gonna hate me, just like, you know, most people. But I did not play Kingdom Hearts when I was younger. And part of the reason I did not play it was because I got it once as a child, but I got it from my DS. My mom got it from my DS. So I didn't even want to play it. I didn't even think it. I thought that originally, I was like, what is this? Why do I want to play with Mickey Mouse and swing around a key? I don't understand. This is dumb. And so I started the game on my DS. But it made absolutely no sense. But then, like, one of my other friends told me, they were like, the DS versions of it aren't good. So she was like, I'm sad that that was your first introduction to Kingdom Hearts because the DS games were terrible. And if that's true, then I don't feel as bad because it was terrible to me. Like, I didn't even finish it. I think I only played like maybe 5 minutes of the game because I was just like, what is this crap? I don't want to play it. So after I had that one, I never tried to go back to Kingdom Hearts because I just assumed they were all like that. So I was just like, I'm not playing this. This is dumb. But, you know, a lot of people love it, and I'm not knocking it, obviously. But that was my experience, at least, of Kingdom Hearts. So I can't feel the same feelings that people feel when they talk about it, unfortunately. But I can still appreciate that people love it a lot. You haven't lived. Well, the DS is different from PS2. Yeah, that's a bad way to start. Pretty much. But that was the way that I started it. Which sucked. Oh, I have a bunch of different skill altars over here. This is like my birthday. Let's go to this one first. Alright. Let's hope that I can make it out of... Oh, that water for some reason just looked like a hole in the ground, even though it's water. Oh, I know where we are. This is where, for anybody who's been watching me play this whole game, this is where, remember, we had to go find that, like, I forget what she was. It's almost like a priestess type lady. And I think we found her with her two, like, lizard-like pets. And she, like, made them fight me. Because we needed to talk to her. Because we were trying to find out if the natives, like, were the cause of the Malachor. Or knew of how to cure the Malachor. Like, it was, like, that type of stuff. And she ran away. And we had to go into, like, this, like, sacred area. We had to find out how to get into it. Because we had to get, like, flowers and stuff. Yeah, this is where it was. Because she fought us over here. So, does this game have mounts? It does not. And, just FYI, for anybody who is joining us today and does not know about the problem that I have a hoarding problem when it comes to loot. I loot everything in front of me. So, because of that, I've given up with trying to lessen my load with weight. So, I am always maxed out on my weight limit, which is why I cannot sprint. Sprint is available in this game. I just cannot do it. Because I am above max capacity. So, that is why we are leisurely running. We're leisurely jogging up to every place that we go. Because I've given up. Because I used to try my best to get rid of stuff, and I would just barely make it to be underneath the weight limit. And then I'd play for 2 seconds more and loot an entire enemy. And then I'd be over capacity again. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna jog. It's okay. I don't need to get anywhere that desperately. So that's what we're working with. Just so that you guys can be aware. Because it would be a lot faster if we could sprint. But we cannot. And I went the complete wrong Direction. I mean, I still got one of the things I needed, but I went the complete wrong direction for the skill altar, so I gotta go backwards to get to it. Because I just love to jog, obviously. That's all I'm here for, is just to jog. They need to add a weight limit system to the games you play. No, they need to get rid of weight limit systems in the games I play. I don't need any sort of weight limit to pull me down, because all I'm gonna do is be over capacity at all times. It's what I do. It's what happens. Okay, good, we're still going the right way. You just need to get rid of it. The best thing that Black Desert ever did was they made it where money no longer weighs you down. So now, I don't even use my storage for money anymore. Like, I just keep all of my money on my person at all times. Because when are you gonna know when you want to buy that armor or that random table to put in that random house that you're never gonna use? When do you know you want it? Never. So, you know, you just have your money on you at all times, and then you don't ever have to worry. Like, the only thing that screws me up with Black Desert is that even though they got rid of weight limit, I still struggle when it comes to inventory. Especially because, you know, they make it where the only way you get inventory space is if you either pay, or you gotta do certain quests, or you gotta use your loyalty points. But to use your loyalty points, like, you have to use so many loyalty points to get a decent amount of inventory in Black Desert. And you have to log in almost every day to get them. So it's like a chore to get inventory. So, yeah. I just use every single free inventory slot on my main. So all of my other people, like, barely have anything, unfortunately. But yeah, I like to have things on my person. You never know when you're gonna need it. But, you know, I probably should just delete all the armor I have, because I don't change my armor. I literally just had a whole, like, discussion with you guys earlier about how, what's the point of me changing my armor when I like how I look? I look cute. I like it. And I have a cape. What's more to ask for? Like, why should I change and look like Kurt? Kurt doesn't look cute. I don't like Kurt's outfit, but it works for him, so he's fine. But I don't want to look like him. I don't want to be his twin. Look like the coin guard. It's not my style. It's supposed to look important. I need to look like the legate of, what was it? The legate of Desardet, or whatever it is. Of the congregation. All of that stuff. Oh, I have 6 points. Alright, let's see. What am I gonna upgrade? I don't wanna do long blades because it's two-handed. I truly do not like two-handed weapons, though. The kick is slightly okay, but I'm starting to feel like I should. Attacking with long blades deals more damage. Send an increased effect. Go up. Mowing attack has a greater combo speed. Balance. Don't get long blades. Just finish your magic stuff. I have my magic stuff. I don't care about stasis, so I'm not doing any more stasis. Like, to me, I use the stasis thing once in a while, but my guys kept trying to shoot the people that I had frozen, so it was pointless. What's the point of me freezing the most important person if they're just gonna unfreeze them 2 seconds later? You probably won't even use the long blades. I probably won't. I'm thinking about doing traps because, let's be honest, I'm probably not going to do firearms. I only want firearms so I can use that one DLC gun that I have on me. Stasis is good for enemy management, though. Candy, you're talking as if I do enemy management. I just hit. I hit and kill. That is it. You know how I play. You act like I have strategy. Like I know what I'm doing. I do not. Alright, where else am I going? I want to go to the other side. So I guess I could just run through here straight, right? I could just do it. It's not that bad. Do they have twin blades? No, they don't have twin blades, unfortunately. Go through this. You stress me out. Please get a gun, though. Idyllic, which is Candy, she's actually the one who, is the person I was telling you guys about that suggests the game to me. She suggested Greedfall. So, sometimes she pops in and she gives me little bits of advice while I stress her out as she watches me play. All I ever do is stress her out whenever she watches me. Stop trying to hit me! How dare you? Who gave you guys the right, the audacity? Alright. Loot you, loot you. Come on, loot. You have a trespass abuse again. Then get a gun. Fine. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get a gun. All you have to do now at this point is say, remember trespasser, and I will do whatever you tell me to. Because, FYI, for anybody who does not know what I'm referring to, I played the Trespasser DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition. And it was on my first playthrough that I told you guys about, where I didn't know what I was doing and I kind of just flew through everything. And when you start up Trespasser, it tells you that you should be level 20, between 20 and 24. And I think I was at the end of level 19. So I was like, I could probably do it. I'll just level up while I'm there. But they lied to you, because with Trespasser, you really should be level 24, have all of the side quests done, because Trespasser also pushes you into the future by 2 years, so you can't go back to your old saves. So they lied. You really should have finished every single side quest. You should be level 24, and you should have also crafted lots of stuff beforehand so that you could beat it. But I didn't know that, so I played through gruelingly. It was so hard to play through, but I did it. The problem though was I thought I got halfway through the DLC, right? And I got up to the Canary, who is right in front of like some temple gate or something, and I literally could not beat him. No matter how many times I tried that game over again, I could not beat him, because every single time I was going to start, I already was starting with like only 2 health potions. So I couldn't heal my party. I had no bombs, no nothing. So everybody always died instantly. I couldn't resuscitate them. And then he would kill me. But I thought I was only halfway through the DLC, only for Candy to tell me that he was the final boss. And once I went through the gate, it was the end credits. That would be the last outro cutscene, and I'd be done. I was so pissed when she told me that. I went like a year or 2 without knowing, because I was like, I don't want any spoilers. I'm gonna try it again, because I had heard that if you romanced Iron Bull and you also saved his mercenaries or whatever, instead of, you know, saving his people, you get a different type of ending, because Iron Bull was one of the integral parts of the game, because it was about the Canary finally. So like, depending on if you romanced him and who you saved changed how he acted at the end. I'm guessing he either betrayed you or he doesn't. So I wanted to do it with just that save. So I wanted to redo it with another save file where I romanced Iron Bull so I could actually see it. I've still never seen the cutscenes with him on purpose, because I truly just want to genuinely experience it. But I was so mad. I was so mad when I found out that I was about to finish the game and I just could not finish it. I was probably like 2 minutes before the end, because I always kind of almost had him. I maybe always had him like either at half health or like 3/4 of the way dead, and I just never could finish him off. And that was the end. I never got to see the ending of Trespasser because of that. I'm still really, really mad about it, if you cannot tell. I'm a little salty. If you didn't know. I think I should have a pistol. Oh wait, no, I have it inside my chest. Let me find one of the chests if I can. Because I wanted to make sure I kept it safe. Is there a... Okay, good. Camp. Oh, here. That's a DLC to Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes. Trespasser. It's also technically, which really sucks, technically Trespasser is the actual ending of the game. If we're being honest. You know, EA locking the true ending of a game behind a paywall. So the Trespasser DLC is the true ending of it. At least that's what I've heard. And the little tiny snippets of the last cutscene I've seen, yeah, it seems that way, in my opinion. Seems like it's actually the real cutscene, like the real ending. I'm trying to hit up all the spots before I go for the main stuff. I have one more dragon to beat, and I could have beaten it, but it was literally fighting him for 2 hours. I didn't even try to fight all the dragons the first time I played. Wait, what am I doing? That showed you that I did not care the first time. I didn't understand. The second time I played, I started actually, like, doing stuff properly. Oh, I wish I could use this one, but I don't want two-handed weapons. If only I could do real character creation and make her look like Naima, that would be amazing. Alright, where's my firearm? Or did... Oh, I gave it to Vasco. Come over here, Vasco. Where are you? You can't keep my weapon anymore. I'm taking my gun back. I just assumed that I wasn't gonna ever play, so I think I gave it to him. Did I not? Please don't tell me I sold it. I'm gonna be really pissed if I sold my... Because I had a gold rifle. Like, I literally had a gold rifle. There should be no reason that I do not have it. I stored it. I know I stored it. Ooh. I know I stored it. Like, I know I'm not going... I hope I didn't sell this thing. I'm gonna be so sad if I sold my rifle. And knowing my dumbass, I probably did. I sold my rifle. It was beautiful in gold. I gave it to Vasco once. He lost it. I'm just gonna assume that's what it was. He lost my rifle. I'm so sad. I'm so upset. I don't have my rifle. I don't have the actual DLC rifle that I wanted to have because he does not have it. And I don't think anybody else has a gun. No, I didn't want to speak to you.
I'd like to discuss something.
Okay, fine. I guess I will.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders. And
I'm gonna do their, like, loyalty stuff the next time we play.
However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
See? Just a henchman. Postpone the journey. I'm not going yet.
I'm already very busy at the moment.
I understand. But think about it all the same. Anything else?
Nope.
I must leave you.
I just need to look one last time to make sure that I didn't get rid of my gun. I just feel so sad that he does, like... Nobody else uses guns. Ooh, what do you... Oh, your rifle is powerful. I'm gonna keep you with that. Keep me alive, please. That wasn't my gun, so, you know, it doesn't matter. I gave you a gun. Did I not equip it? Like, I know I gave you a gun. Yeah, keep your gun on you, please, girl. Like, please. um, got him to 50% health, and I was like, I need to cut my losses because he pulled out some. When I killed the first dragon and it dropped that bomb loot, I had to seek them all out. Listen, I know the feeling. When I finally started like searching for dragons, like after getting the first one, I was like, yeah, I gotta do this more often. Like, it's honestly pretty good. It just was a battle though. Like, it was really hard the first time, especially like because you had to pay attention to what their weaknesses were. Because I think the first time I tried to fight a dragon, I tried to go for one of the lesser ones, but I didn't actually realize that the dragons all have certain elements. So you actually have to pay attention to each element that the dragon is, because they are resistant to whatever element that they possess. And I didn't realize that. And I didn't realize it until I think Vivian had lightning or something. Like, I think her magic was lightning or something like that. And we were going up against a lightning dragon. So I didn't understand why it wasn't dying. Like, I was just like, it should be dead already. Like, what's the problem? What's going on? And then I finally looked it up because it was just taking too long. And then I saw and I was like, oh, that's why. And I had to like switch some things around. Or I probably just like swapped over to Dorian or something. But yeah, I don't remember like details of it. That's how come I'm like, I wanna loot it. Oh, I thought they were about to tell me I couldn't loot something for a second. I was like, that's a first. But I want to replay the whole series before the new game comes out. Like, because I haven't played the first two yet. Anyway, I started the Dragon Age trilogy with Inquisition. That was the first RPG in general that I played, so I didn't play through anything else. But I would like to. I'd like to play through everything. Yeah, I had to reevaluate my squad's gear when we fought this one ice dragon. It was not happening. Yep. Alright. I wonder, can you still use your gun while you fight? Like, are you able to swap through 3 different weapon types in this game with your character? I might see if that's a thing after we start to fight, because that would be cool. I know, because usually they only do like the first one and then like the secondary weapon. They usually don't let you like use a few of them. Can I go to the gun? Nope. Alright, so I guess I would have to actually make that my secondary. Which is fine. I'll probably swap to firearms at some point just to try it. Or maybe I'll try it next time. They all dead? Great, let's loot you. And then probably before I do the whatever the main one is, I'll sit down at a crafting table and I'll craft some potions before I leave. Something about this feels so cinematic when you see the creatures chilling in the distance. Right? Like, I'm really just kind of coming in and just disturbing their peace. When you think about it. Like, they're not even doing nothing wrong. No wonder the natives hate us. Because supposedly, from the natives' point of view, what's over here? From the natives' point of view, like, these creatures don't actually try to kill them. Technically. Like, I think that was one of the things they've actually said in the game, is that they're all technically docile creatures, which is why they've learned how to live with them. And it was because it was a big deal when there were a few of these animals that were not docile. It was a big thing. Alright, so there was absolutely nothing down there. I know I asked about Dragon's Dogma before. That might be the next RPG I try after this. Yeah, I remember you mentioning Dragon's Dogma on here. I've seen clips of it before. It looks cool, but I'm not. Yay! So there is something up here. It was just a camp, but I don't know if I'm gonna try it. I don't know. It's like it looks cool, but there's still something about it where I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, and then there's a skill altar. Make sure I'm going the right direction first. I am not. Of course I'm not. Why on earth would I be going in the correct direction? Why would I? I played Dragon's Dogma online when it was a thing. The dope thing about Dragon's Dogma is that it's based in the D&D lore. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to try to like look more into D&D. I know I think I've said it on here before a few times. And I kind of started looking at some of the classes briefly, but I want to look at them more. Because I was looking at the classes one day because I wanted to see if I could use basically my character Naima in D&D. And technically I can because she is a sorceress. And the way that I use her magic does fit with the sorceress class. Oh, that's all poisoned. That's all poisoned. What the heck is over here? What the heck? What? What? You mean to tell me I gotta go through here in order to get this skill? Oh, let me see. Do we got anything that makes me resistant to stuff? Like, display the potion that increases magic. No. Anecdote. Potion that increases poison resistance. Great, that's what I need. We're gonna use this, so we're gonna run in here and see if we could get to a skill altar. Crap! Look at that! Never mind, we're leaving. Never mind, it's not that important anymore. I don't need that skill point that bad. I'm okay, I'm good. Y'all can keep it. Alright, natives. You win this time. Mother Nature. I won't bother you today. Oh crap, I thought I was gonna be able to run through that. It was just a mist. Oh my god, that was crazy. I'm so interested in seeing what the heck this is though. It's like something tries to kill me and instead of me... Oh, can I get through here? No. It's another invisible wall, okay. That's so weird. That's so weird. I wonder what this is, though. Like, why is this a thing? Because that's where the altar is. It's in there. So how do we get it? And I don't want to talk to Sayori, because Sayori is just going to try and talk to me about stuff. I don't think I can go up the top or anything. Can I? Let me see. No. I was like, maybe these are stairs. No, that's just the top of it. Yeah, the only way to go in is to go in there. That's wild. That's so weird. I'm personally just extremely excited for the game, and I think you guys would enjoy it if you don't mind a more strategic gameplay pace. Yeah, it definitely seems cool. I got slightly sidetracked just now by that skill altar. Because that's never happened. I'm gonna have to try and look into that again. Because that was cool. But so scary at the same time. But yeah, so I was looking up the classes so I could see if I could use Naima for it. And technically I can. But at the same time, I feel like part of me is like, maybe if I do play D&D, I might just make a new character for it, because even though I love Naima and I love to play with her, I kind of also don't want to like not ruin her character, but like like change her up at all, because I kind of have her story like so set up. I'm almost like I don't even think I can play her as like in D&D. Like maybe I'll make a character dedicated to it so that it can truly grow within the world, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if I do if I make a character that can genuinely grow in that world, okay, so I can go around and then I should probably be able to get through. Like if I make a character that can genuinely grow within the gameplay, I think I'll probably have more fun with it. Because I'm one of those types of people anyway when it comes to my characters, especially like if it's like a character that I use for like roleplay or something. I prefer to kind of like make the basis of them, like make the backstory and stuff, and then let the rest of their personality and the rest of their history emerge as we play out their story. And it makes it more genuine to me because it was made from that, and it's not me trying to actively cater to everything else that I've already created for them, because it's part of the world. Like, why not, right? Yeah, I get that. Oh, that was in reference to Baldur's Gate 3, not Dragon's Dogma. I kind of spam chat a little bit. You didn't see when I switched games. Oh, yeah, I didn't see. Oh, I didn't. I would be interested in playing Boulders with you guys if y'all you do co-op. Okay, got you. I definitely did miss that. It's my fault. But yeah, I looked into Baldur's Gate and I did see that it was based off of D&D. I think after I watched the Baldur's Gate trailer and I looked at the site, that was actually what made me to like look into the classes for D&D, because I was like, oh, wrong way. Let's go back. I was like, let me like actually see what all of these classes are. And I didn't fully read through all of them. I just kind of was looking through to see if Sorceress was there. And then I saw that there was Sorcerer. So I was like, yay! But I'll probably like really fully read through the classes and then decide if I'm gonna make a new character, or even if the character is still related to Naima, because sometimes I'll do that. Like I'll take a known character of mine and I'll take another character that's like related, or like a friend or someone else that I've made within that story that I didn't truly develop, and I'll put them into something else and let them develop that way, because that can sometimes be fun too. Because sometimes when I do like roleplay stories and stuff with my friends, we end up making new characters as our characters progress through their life. I'm a little too dedicated to my characters, to be honest, which is why I need to like actually get started on getting this little story written, because I started writing a bunch of lore for Naima, but I need to like start actually like sketching out stuff and writing up more things for her and figuring out how I want it to start and things like that. And I was thinking about, because she's like the main story that I would like to write about, I was thinking maybe I would actually like find another smaller story to start off with, and then like to practice with in a way, to save Naima's story for later when I've had a little bit of practice, so that I don't like mess it up. Because I would hate to like do this comic or story, whatever it is that I really love, and because I don't have too much experience, it just sucks. I'd be depressed. So that's something I'm thinking about too, because I have too many stories in my head, too many characters. So it's possible I could do it. Alright, anybody else? I can't say that would be possible for Dragon's Dogma, but for Baldur's Gate, you will be able to grow your character. That's nice. There's so many, and they are in depth. The game is going to try its best to replicate the tabletop in the game. Oh, okay. That does sound kind of cool, like being able to have like a video game version of the tabletop game. It's almost like, I guess, for people who love the Vampire Masquerade, that game probably would be, it's probably like that, because you know they have the tabletop, but then they also have the actual like video game version. And for what I've heard, it's really good. Once again, my friend desperately wants me to play it. And is this like not accessible unless I have vigor? This whole area I can't go to? This whole area without vigor? Am I missing something? I am confusion. I am so confused. Yeah, I can't access it because I don't have it. Is that what it is? I'm so sad. Alright, maybe there's another area that I'm missing that I can climb and I just don't realize it. Can I blow you up? No? Okay. Like, huh? I'm so sad. I wanted to go and discover the new worlds, new land. And I can't because I can't climb up this stupid wall. Because I'm assuming this is the wall that I'm supposed to climb up. Like, and that needs level 3, so even if I had level 2, I wasn't gonna be able to get up there. And like, supposedly... Okay, because what I'm trying to figure out is where the heck is this entrance that they're pointing out for me? Because... Like, you see, this is over here. But there's supposedly an area to my left, if my people would let me go by, to my left that I should be able to get to. And that is where I am confusion. Because I cannot get to it. And I don't understand where it's supposed to be. But it's supposed to be someplace. Trying to make sure there's nothing I'm supposed to blow up like that other time when I couldn't get to it. Alright. Yeah, like, because there's no other way to get there. Alright, so that's the third place that I cannot get to somehow because of either I don't have the ability or there's something that's blocked off. Because you see, like, there's a bridge, supposedly. But where I am, this whole thing is all rock. So where is the entrance? Where is the entrance, game? What are you not telling me? Because I don't understand what you want from my life when there is no entrance. Let me just make sure. One last time. Oh, if only we could jump. We'd be able to get through here. Yeah, because you see, there's a whole path up there. It's weird. Who knows? Maybe the entrance will open up or something later on. That's what I'm just gonna assume at some point. Because we do have to remember that the game isn't over yet. I still have to do the trials. The trials of water or whatever it is. So there's gonna probably be like 3 different places or so that I need to go to do these trials. So, yeah, until I do the trials, we don't know what other areas I'll be exploring. I'm just trying to get as much exploration out of the way as I can. So, if anything, I'm gonna check the map because I feel like we've gone through every map today. I think we did it. I think we actually, like, did the thing. I don't think there's any other place to go. I meant to say so many choices, classes, races. Got so excited I skipped all of that. Well, don't worry, because I did assume that it had all that stuff in it. Since it is D&D. It's basic. They might as well have just called it Dungeons and Dragons the video game. Because that's the vibe that I got from it when I looked at stuff. It was just D&D electronically. Alright. So we're gonna get to this camp. You explored the whole map with no sprint. Yep, I sure did. That means I have patience. I have patience. Um, but also I've been playing this game for a while. We've had quite a few streams, and I think I went the complete wrong direction. Yes, I did. Um, I've done quite a few streams of this game. So not every single map needed to be explored anymore. Like, I'm basically only going based off of if I have question marks on any of the maps. So if there's no points of interest, then I'm just skipping those maps. So there were a couple of maps that we had that, okay, fine, I'm just going the complete wrong direction. I'll just go to the travel icon. I'll just go there. Leave me alone. I don't know where I'm going. Confused. Hopefully I'm still nope. Okay. Where's the Great Hunt? Now I'm still going the wrong way? Come on. Come on. Don't do me like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to do like what I used to. You're facing this way, so we will go this way. This. Okay. Assuming this is gonna go down the path, and then we will find the travel. Yes, there's the travel. Okay. Gosh, navigating is so hard in this game for me. Yes, we are leaving the area. What else? But yeah, I think we have technically gone to every place on the map. I'm gonna just be sure about Hickmet and San Matthias, even though I don't think there's anything out of the cities to find, but I'm gonna check anyway, just to be sure, because I'm just trying to make sure I got everything, because we said that this was gonna be what it was, so that's what it is. So next time we stream this, it's gonna be loyalty missions that we're gonna do, because I think I have a loyalty mission ready for Afras, we have one ready for Sayora, and we have the rest of Petrus's done, ready. So I don't know if Petrus, we're gonna have to go anywhere. I might only have to talk to him, I don't know. But those are the 3 different people we have to talk to. Because I've already done Kurt, and I've already done Vascos. So they're already good. These are the only 3 that I am not friendly with. These 3. So we're gonna do their missions. Whoop, wrong thing. Alright. Okay, so there's some areas we haven't looked at yet. Surprisingly, I went to the right place. And okay, yeah, we went to the whole entire city. Good. Alright, so we're gonna go straight. See what there is. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's one of those. I was just like, it looks like a horse, but it's not. But we fought one of these things before. You know what? I should switch to my gun so I could try it out. How dare you! But I like my blade. I don't want to swap from magic to my blade. I mean, I don't want to swap my blade for the gun. Because I like it. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. I am not. We gotta go backwards. That way? So this is the way. Okay. You explored the whole map. And you call me crazy. Listen, this is like casual behavior. You were over here playing Resident Evil in VR. You just want to feel the earth burn. Obviously. You have a death sentence. Alright. Alright, why do I hear the music going? Is there supposed, like, is there about to be some fighting going on? Like, why? Why that music playing? Music only happens when we squaring up for a fight. It's not that bad. It is that bad, man. Ooh, a chest! Please don't have a lock. Yes! Perfect. I don't even look and see what I get anymore. It's terrible. Alright, so nothing over here. So I'm guessing Hickmet is completed. I'm assuming. Because I've ran around and I haven't really found anything besides things for crafting, which, you know, is still good because I'm gonna craft a bunch of potions the next time that we play. I can't jump down. Oh, I can! Yay! That's nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do over here. There's no... All it would be is just loot to get, and I don't really need... Oh, hey! Hi, guys! What's up? What's up, huh? Ooh, you're a little upset. Oh, come on! Stop hitting me. How dare you? It's not my fault I kept not dodging properly. Alright. Let's see if I could just walk this off and not take a potion yet. Because maybe I can. Alright. And Resident Evil is gonna be VR too. Then you are just elated, aren't you? You are so excited and happy, probably. Because now you get to not feel crazy because those devs have just spoken to you. They've spoken your language. They were like, you know what? We cater to these crazy people. These weirdos who love horror. So, you know, we're gonna make it VR. For you guys. Y'all must feel special. Alright. So there's nothing else to find here. And then, so we're just gonna go to San Matthias and Mateus. I keep saying Matthias. San Mateus. And then we should be set for the night, honestly. It shouldn't be anything else to do. Because it's already almost been 4 hours that we've been playing today. But I will swap us over to someone. So you guys can be sure to stay for the raid. Let's get out of the travel. Get out of the travel. Get out of the travel. If you guys don't know, my travel pause menu hates me. My computer absolutely hates this menu. So every single time I go into travel pause, it lags like crazy, and I get scared that it's gonna like freeze and crash on me every single time. So I'm just gonna do a quick save real. Oh, they already saved, great. Because every single time I go into that, it always does it. Okay, so there's nothing over there. There's nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna transport her over to her house in New Surin because I just happen to hate San Mateus and Hickmet. So I'm gonna go back to my home. So just curious. Calling it a night. Yep, it's been 4 hours. So we can either, I'll let you guys help me pick. We can either go to, well, I think I'm gonna go to my friend, a cute punk. She's gonna be playing some Overwatch. I think she just started, actually. And then there's another girl who right now is actually playing Genshin's Impact. I don't know if I said it right, but she's playing that. So, and maybe we'll go straight to her, just so we can kind of see it. Okay. Alright. But yeah, so I'm gonna save this so that we know that we are here. And alright, so that was good. I think we did a good amount of stuff today. Like, I think we did pretty good. Like, not gonna lie. think we did pretty good. So we got all of the question marks, we got all of the points of interest on all of the maps. So next time we play, I think I'm going to try and make it where Wednesdays are always Greedfall days so that we can finish this game. Because I want to be able to play Cyberpunk when it comes out, and I want to be able to start a new game before that too. So I want to get this out the way because I just know that more than likely I'm going to not finish this game if I start another game because I know myself a little too well. So every Wednesday we're going to do Greedfall, and next Wednesday when we play, we're going to go straight into the loyalty missions for Sayora, Afra, and Petrus. We're going to do those 3. And if we have time after that, we'll start on the trial of water so that we can be able to start the end game, hopefully. I don't know if it's the end game. It just sounds like the end game. So I'm saying it's the end game. So that's what I'm going to claim. But let me get this raid going. We'll go over to my friend because she just started. We'll watch a little bit of Overwatch for the night. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much for the follow. I think somebody subbed today. So yeah, I will be back on Friday, and I will probably be playing a demo for this new game that came out. So yeah, on that note, peace.